Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hopefully my hopefully my voice is working as well. Hopefully you can hear me. See how I want to put this. I like this bendable microphone thing, but it sometimes gets on my nerves, especially like that. Just set it like that. All right, that's much better. All right, so everybody, welcome back to my channel. I slept until about 30 minutes, 40 minutes ago or something. And then I saw that they had a new call dropped by Mr. Wayne. And this was in June or July. No, Victoria. So we're going to go over that new call with a new girl. Of course, there's a new girl. There's always a new girl, which I don't understand. Like, what pleasure does someone get out of being with someone that's in prison, on death row, whatever it may be? What pleasure do you get out of that? Just saying, I have a boyfriend. I mean, I don't understand it. It's like they need psychological help. Do they not realize that one lady he strangled to death, the other lady he strangled and ran over until she looked like spaghetti? Do they honestly believe that he wouldn't do anything to them? His ex-boyfriend he stabbed. His ex-girlfriends he beat, almost unaliving them. So what is the difference? Nothing. He was one of those guys out here that leached onto women, always took their money, would steal their car, was a POS out on the streets. Nothing to brag about, nothing that you would want to take home to your parents or anything else for that nature. But let's get started on the women that are delusional, very delusional.
I wanna be your Supergirl. I wanna be your Supergirl.
All right, so welcome back. Hello, Markella. I hope everything is great in your world. It's nice to actually be back and feel okay. Doctor's appointment is Monday. High cholesterol. I have to take medication so that I don't have a heart attack. Other than that, I'll be having a lot of testing. And between all those testings, we're going to find out what exactly is wrong. But right now, we have brand new spanking gel calls from Mr. Wade Wilson and his new girlfriend. I mean, he's had a million of them so far. I've counted like 10. I want to know why these women are so delusional to not see that he was a POS on the street. He would steal their cars, steal their money. He didn't work. He was a drug addict, abused them, controlled them, and they're so in love. In love with what? I mean, these kind of women kind of scare me because they're not in love with themselves. So they have to have a man from now death row to tell them how important they are and how much they love them. Oh, I love that. I love the picture of Melania. How are you, Night Owl? And that's very sickening, and it's very scary at the same time, because these women are on the outside. And I was watching a program earlier about a guy that was in prison that had strangled and murdered someone. And he told her to go do the same exact thing. And she did. and she spent 27 years in prison for it. And he had done it to 3 other girlfriends. So they never change. Matter of fact, they want you to be right along with them. Now, these calls are going to be a little bit different. Also, I'm going to pay the $3 to get the disgusting calls that he did with his girlfriend. And I'm talking supposedly they're just but I will record them and put them on my Rumble. I will not have them on here. So make sure that you're subbed up to my Rumble because they're graphic, they're gross, and it's a little in depth of kind of how the women are that are with him. It kind of gives you an insight. Not that I really want to listen to them, not that I really want to pay for them, but there's a lot of women out there that are a lot of people out there that want to see what kind of person this person actually is with these women. And this is the kind of things that he likes, which is totally disgusting. Anyway, I appreciate you all for being here. I'm going to shut my camera off now because the most important thing is listening to him whine. Now, he is going to be whining. He is not the same, oh, happy Wade Wilson that he normally is. I also heard that on his way to prison, they were legitimately, the guards were beating his ass. On the way to prison, they were beating his ass. And good for them. Good for them. You know, he deserves it. You know, he's going to be on death row. Nobody can touch him and shit. And good for them. I guess the women were just appalled that, he was, hey, Mo, how are you, beautiful? Just appalled that, he was getting his ass whipped. No, you're getting your ass whipped because you deserve it. Look what you did to those women. And there's no way to change that. So getting your ass whipped all the way to prison made me laugh, Let me put my lip gloss on. Oh, by the way, if you ladies are looking for a nice lip gloss, I got this one on Amazon. It kind of tastes like peppermint, and it's just a really nice, wonderful lip gloss. Thank you, Markella. The anti-spasmodic, hey, Raindrop, the anti-spasmodic medicine that they gave me is what's changed my life and made me better. It's called amine. So it's HYOSCYAMINE, and it's 0.125 milligrams. Take 1 tablet by mouth every 4 to 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours or as needed. This has saved my life. I don't know what it does, but evidently it makes it go in and it stops all of the, like as if I was having labor. It felt like I was having labor, ladies. I got one fly. I don't know where this fly is coming from, but go away. But as you can tell, I do look and feel better because you know me, I'm obnoxious. I'm, raring to go and all that stuff when I feel good. Plus, my kids have been worried about me, and this, getting me on some kind of medication to lower my cholesterol is going to help a lot because I won't have a heart attack on you. You take something like that too? Do you take it for spasms? Was you having spasms? Let's see. Well, that's the first for me. The live went to an ad. Oh, it's probably because I have it on monetization. Did you know what's been going on? Okay. So, yes, I'm getting ready to have that done too, Night Owl. It's very important that we have those done, especially around our ages. Okay, so what's going on is every time that I go live, right, and I wait until afterwards, and they have their AI people watching me, they will not monetize it for like 7 days. All throughout my stuff, 7 days. So I thought the last 3 times, I thought I will go live and monetize it while I'm live so the AI can see what I'm doing and possibly they can keep it monetized. Oh, you have it out? That's what they're working on. They think that is what's wrong with me. They think I either have the stones or that it needs to be removed. Hello, Brandy. How are you? So Yes, I do have that, and that sucks. That sucks really bad because it's hard to go to the bathroom. And when you do, well, actually, last week I was bleeding. So, yeah. Hey, SDA. Um, oh, you had yours removed? Now, what did it feel like at first? Was you having spasms and stuff like that, like me? Because when he pressed on my gallbladder right here, I about jumped off his table. Like I about had it. I had 3 stones and my gallbladder out. Oh wow, wow. So did it feel like I'm talking about like the how do you call it? Like the spasms and stuff? Did it feel like that? I bet you are. Oh no, prayers for you. Oh no, you got it bad, honey. Mmm. And you don't even know where you got it from, possibly where you work because you got so many people coming in. Well, prayers for you. Oh, it was bad cramps. Yes, Markella, that's what yes, yes, yes. That's what it is. I say all the time it's worse than labor. Way worse than labor. I would pick labor any day over these pains. Oh my goodness. So they're probably going to take mine out. I'm okay. Glad you at least figured it out. I have the same problem as you. I felt awful for months when they went in my gallbladder was a dead organ and stopped working. Wow. See, I said hi to you this morning in your chat, but you didn't see me, the Cheshire Cat. So so they took yours as well. Now, was you in pain afterwards or like was you down or was it I mean, because I think that's what the doctor said. We're going to have an ultrasound and then possibly send you over there for surgery, and it's going out. Um, so you felt so much more better. Had 3 tiny poke marks, virtually no. That's good. Yeah, I don't like the scarring. Yeah, I figured you did, poor girl. Um, so hard to see everyone. I know. I just said hi and then I sat back and listened and then I went back to sleep, sweetheart. I apologize. I should have said more, but I was still in the bed. I just listened and fell asleep to your lie. Nope, just got to take it easy. Don't lift things. Okay. And she had 4 tiny marks. Oh, wow. Okay, so you was sick for a long time too. Is it one of those things that sneaks up on you and you're confused as to what it might be and stuff? Because that's what's been happening to me. And so finally the doctor was like, let me poke around, blah, blah, blah. And he did. And I was like, oh, is that from having too much sugar and greasy foods? No, I think mine has more to do with my liver being shut down and my kidneys being bone dry. It really messed my body up really bad. You had an ultrasound done yesterday. You have an 8 millimeter calcification on your vaginal cuff that could be cancerous. Oh no. And they found a mass in your bladder that could also be cancerous, the golf ball sized cyst on the ovary. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness, girl. On top of you having pneumonia and the C virus, you are in my prayers. Oh my goodness. Can they do some surgery and get those out? Or can they help you at all? Can they do a biopsy and see that it's cancerous? I felt so much better once mine was out. It took some time for me to get used to what I call eat. Yeah, I haven't really been eating anyway. You don't want to eat. It hurts worse when you eat. I was 20 when I had mine taken out and I have a scar all the way across my wow. So back then they just did it. They just went, oh my God. Let's see what happened here. It was horrible. I was drinking Fireball. It did it. Yeah, it feels like fire too. It feels like fire, but it's just that our body's not, depositing and digesting like it should. I'm so glad that I'm not the only one. I was having kidney stones in the beginning of my first pregnancy and gallstones at the end of it. Oh my goodness gracious. You ladies are such warriors. I am scheduled for a cytocop colonoscopy on Tuesday with a surgeon. Oh, I'm so happy they're getting that looked at. Really, Brandy B, thank you, honey. Oh, let's see. Oh, I also have 2 stones in my left kidney. Oh my goodness. I had a constant hot spot. So a constant agging of pain. I don't know if I have stones. I don't know what I have. I just know that since my kidneys were bone dry and they thought they were going to have to do kidney dialysis on me and they didn't and they brought my kidneys back, I've had a very high carotene level since then. And also I have pain in my back, which is my kidneys, they're saying. So I'm going to a urologist the 25th of this month. And my hubby's going to take me because I'm scared, and it's a specialist, and normally they have to dilate my bladder, so they're going to dilate, well, they're going to see me first. I'm sorry. They're going to see me first, and then after that they're going to dilate my bladder because my bladder is deformed. My muscles are on the inside when everybody else is on the outside pushing all that out. Mine doesn't get to push nothing out. And if I don't get it dilated every 10 to 15 years, then I can actually be unalived. The problem is I haven't had it dilated since I was 15 years old, so it scares me. Betty, try Brat B Diet Bit. Helps when I'm having a flare up. Banana rice, applesauce, toast. It will help. Oh, I'm sure it's probably going to be something like that. My son was 10 months old, and I kept putting my surgery off because of him. But my neighbors found me in the front yard and rushed me to the hospital with my son. Oh, my goodness gracious. You are all such warriors. The nurses kept my son until I was out of surgery until someone could come get him. Oh, that was such a sweet nurse. Oh, bless her heart. Wow. I had my gallbladder removed years ago and had stones in it, and they said that it also had sludge in it, so my gallbladder was backing up apparently. Yeah, and isn't the gallbladder, they say that we can live without it, but isn't it what pushes like the bad stuff out of us? See, this is why I call all of you warriors. Look at that. Yes, Cheshire Cat, she is a nurse. She said, us nurses love to help like that. Exactly. And how awesome was it? Okay, so I'm going to show you something that one of the girlfriends did. I think it's quite weird. One of the Wade Wilson girlfriends, they made this, and I just find this really strange. I mean, so I thought I would share it with all of you. Okay, these are the girls. I don't even know who these girls are. But like this man is hugging them. They did like an AI thing. I don't even know who these girls are. But isn't that weird? Can you imagine, like, as they get older and they have kids, like, what's going to happen? Sitting there hugging a real live killer, like, eek, eek. You know what I mean? That's just so weird. Okay, so it produces bile to break down the fats. Could this also be why my cholesterol is so high? Because my cholesterol is 149, and you as a nurse knows that it's supposed to be 0 to 80. It's 149. I took the fish oil pills when I first found out 3 months ago, but that didn't help it at all. It's staying at 149. And he said that if he don't get me in there Monday, get me on medication, then I can have a heart attack because that will harden into my arteries and block my blood flow from going to my heart and kill me. It will kill me. I had a bad kidney infection once, so bad I walked in the emergency room on my own, and they were shocked I wasn't crawling on the floor or passed out because the infection was so bad that my organs were shut down. Oh my goodness gracious. That's what I'm talking about. We are warriors. Yeah, I call him a serial killer because he did 2 people. Wouldn't you call that like a serial killer? And then not only that, but he tried to stab his boyfriend. He almost unalived the girlfriend, Kelly, that he had. So, yeah. Yeah, body not breaking down fats the way it should. Okay, so it's showing by my cholesterol level, number one, having problem with digestion. Number two, my body's having problems breaking down things, which means, like I said, when my liver was shut down, it was shut down for 5 days, and my kidneys were bone dry by the time that guy took me to the hospital. And I spent 11 days in there um, fighting for my life. Then after I got done with all that, I had a very high carotene level right after that. It stayed that way. And I was so embarrassed and humiliated what the guy had done to me for the 10 months and also married me, that I then unalived myself. He says the blood sugars look fine. The only thing that's high is the cholesterol. But other than that, everything else seems to look good. So it's pointing at something because I only weigh 140, 142. You know, I'm not a big person or nothing. And I'm 5'4". So I'm like right in between my weight. You know, like I could be 120, but I like being the 142, you know. They'll put you on a, yes, that's what he wants to do. But why does he want me to go there and talk to him again? Because he could have just called that in over the phone. What do you think else might be going on? Because normally my doctor will just call. I just saw him a few days ago, and normally he just will call it in and say, here you go. Why does he have to see me? Is there something else I don't know? Because usually when doctors say you need to come in after you just saw them, after they just took blood of you and everything, usually it's not a good thing. I don't like it when they say that. Because I thought about calling them and saying, can you just prescribe me something so I don't have to drive, you know, an hour away? Yeah, but the thing, he just saw me 3 days ago for that particular thing, and I go back in 20 days. So I mean, I don't know. I wish they would just call it in because you know how I hate to drive an hour. I should do that right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna call and ask why I can't. Hang on. Excuse me. I'm gonna have a fight with my thing here. I'm gonna call real quick and ask why. See if
Thank you
there's
for calling Lawrence County Clinic.
see if there's any way
Our
that they
office hours
can
are Monday,
just
Wednesday,
call it in.
Thursday, and Friday 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. On Tuesdays, we are open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed daily for lunch from 12 to 1 o'clock. The clinic is closed all major holidays. Our office is currently closed. If you have a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and
They're currently closed. I will call them again Monday, because they want to see me. She said, I need to make an appointment for you to come in. And I'm like, I just went in. And then he put me back on the antibiotic. And every time I'm on the antibiotic, I just want to sleep. Ladies, I can't keep my eyes open. The antibiotic is, I don't know why it puts me to sleep, but it really puts me to sleep. And I don't know why I'm on an antibiotic. He never did say why I was on it. He said something about it will heal my stomach or an infection or something like that in my stomach. I don't know. I don't know if it's for the ulcer. I don't know. What's going on, Emmett? Why you got such a devil face? The docs look at their messages on there if your physician is linked. Yeah, but I don't have it set up because on OCH, which is where I go, I didn't see that they had one of those patient panel things. Mercy does, Cox does, but I haven't seen where OCH does. So I can't even go look at my blood test and stuff like that. Now, Mercy, I could, and yeah, a portal. Mercy, I could, and Cox, I can, which I'm going to a Cox doctor for my urologist. And then when I have the everything else, I'm going to a Cox doctor. Yeah, I don't think they have a patient portal. I haven't seen one. All right. So let's get into these crazy calls here because some of these women, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't understand it. Some of these women, yeah. They're creepy and scary that they're on the outside of the world because they're on the outside of the world. So, oh, let's go. Now, he's not so chipper as he usually is. Not at all. Matter of fact, he's whispering. Just
For English, press 1. Para español, oprima 2. For a
the call's
please enter the area code and phone number you are calling now.
very bad call.
Please hold. Please wait while your call is
All right,
being
thank you,
connected.
love. Please put your thumbs up. Don't be shady, lady.
Please hold. Hello, this is a prepaid call from
Hey, Wilson.
an inmate at the Lee County Jail. To accept this call, press your current balance is $40.60. This telephone call may be monitored or recorded. If you are an attorney and hearing this message, please hang up and call the Correction Services Division at 239-258-3626. Thank you for using GTL.
Hello.
Wade! Hi!
Baby. Hey, what's going on?
Hi,
What are you
my love.
doing? Hey.
How are you?
I'm not doing the best because they
Hold on. Let me put my earbud in. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
What's going on, my love?
Well, they were supposed to clear me this morning from out of this naked area that I'm in, and they came, they talked to me. It was kind of like a situation I had with the people. There was like a little situation, but not really anything crazy. And then I answered their questions to get out of here. And
No, you're kidding me, right?
I'm not kidding you. And everyone in here, including the officer that's watching me and stuff, everybody's like, man, doesn't even make sense. But there's nothing they can do, or nobody's doing anything yet because to keep me here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm getting the phone now, but this is not how it works. You get the phone one time a week on Friday for 15 minutes. You get one shower a week. You don't get any of your canteen, so you don't eat your food.
That's not legal. How can they say that?
First of all, Wade, cry like a little bitch that you are because you unalived 2 women. As far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't get any calls. You shouldn't ever talk to the outside world again, and you wouldn't be getting any canteens. And I think that it's funny that they've got you right across from your cell that you're going to be in, looking at all of your kiosk stuff and your tablet and everything else, and they got you butt ass naked right across from it, just looking at it. As you can tell, prison isn't what you thought it would be, is it? No. So they're going to treat you the worst that they possibly can, like they beat your ass all the way there, because you're scum. You admitted to the crime, and then you lied and stuff so you could get money from news anchors and stuff, and you're the one that told everybody where the body was of Diana. So quit playing games. It's time that you give back a little bit of what you've given to others. Kristen and Diana will never be able to have a phone call again. They will never be able to eat. They will never be able to see their family. And they did nothing but know you. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. You deserve nothing. Absolutely, you deserve to be under the jail. And I wish that they wouldn't keep people like you on death row for 20 some years. I wish they already said no to your appeal and out the door, you're gone. That's it. No more of you. Nobody should be paying tax dollars for someone like you. You're the worst of the worst. You're disgusting. Not only that, but you're an RSO with children. You're a danger to children, a danger to women, a danger to anything. You're a horrible person. Horrible. And all you women out there, all you women Wade lovers, you need to seek psychological help because something is definitely wrong with each one of you. I don't know what this world has came to, but it's disgusting. All of these women that's always wanting men on death row and stuff, something psychologically has got to be wrong with you. Are you afraid of real men? You got to pretend you have a boyfriend and they're on death row? Jesus, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. I hope they keep him naked. I hope he has to sit over there and look at all his stuff and not even touch it. I pray that he has to cry. And another thing that I don't like is I heard that he had pictures of the victims in his cell. He has pictures of the victims. Could you even imagine if you was one of his victims, a picture of you being up in his cell and him looking at you every day? Hell no.
They keep you in there. Your lawyers have to be able to fight for you on this.
Well, guess what? I've done this before with my lawyer, and he's like, I can't do nothing because it's up to the jail. But he needs to understand now that they're talking about keeping me here for more than 1 day, more than 2 days, more than 3 days.
Oh my God.
They're talking about keeping me here until I go to prison. So he needs to understand that. I already tried to call him. He didn't answer the phone. So the only thing I can tell you is both of their names, and you do your research and you try to contact them. And then also I can give you the name of the lady who worked for me, that Wendy
So
lady.
he's sitting there telling this girl, Jessie, do all of these things for me. Call my attorney that all these women are paying for. Get me out of this situation. I don't deserve to be like this. No, you should be there until you go to prison, until you go to death row. That's where you should be, naked and afraid with nothing. And they should play a song over and over to drive you mad. I don't know what song, but I know in some prisons, have you ever heard of that, where they play a song over and over 24 hours a day, driving them mad and stuff? That's what I think should happen to you. No freedom, nothing for you. Shouldn't even have phone calls. You're evil.
The medication lady, she's great to talk to if you can get a hold of her.
Does she know anything that's going on right now that they're trying to force you to stay in there?
The nerve. You're right. The nerve.
Okay, so who should I be contacting now? I have a couple calls, but I'm going to get on this as quickly as I can. I'm my heart is fucking racing right now.
Listen.
You're okay, but otherwise, my love, you're okay?
Well, yeah, otherwise, yeah, because it doesn't make sense because, you're only going to let me use the fucking phone once a week on Friday.
Yeah.
You're only going to let me
You're lucky to get
take
that.
one shower a fucking week.
You're lucky to get that.
No fucking food. I can't fucking text. I can't fucking call. And I'm not in trouble. But you're saying, what the fuck kind of shit is that? I've never even fucking heard that.
As you can
Everybody
see, the
in fucking
jail don't like
impulsive.
him.
The fuck's that got to do with me?
They don't like you.
And so it doesn't mean I'm always perfect, but Jesus Christ, it doesn't mean you have to take away my fucking...
Yeah, no, that's not right. That's definitely not right.
You can't violate my rights. You can't
What rights?
This is cruel. It's going to become a thing where it's becomes cruel and unusual punishment. Absolutely.
Okay.
So,
What rights does this guy think he has? He's never been in this jail before. What does he think his rights are? That he runs the show? I mean, that's not his rights. Matter of fact, the government owns you, Wade. They own you. You do what they say, Yeah, I think that they kept him there until he went to get the verdict. You know what I mean? Because remember, first of all, He tried to escape jail, and then he was bringing in contraband, which was fentanyl, which will kill people. And they found him overdosed in April, right? Marijuana, um, was it cocaine, um, and strips of Suboxone. Those people now, those 5 people that were smuggling it in, which one of them is a woman, are now all in jail because of him. Because of him. So now 5 more people are in jail for, bringing contraband into Wade Wilson. And then Wade Wilson ODing in April, I believe, April of this year, they found him OD'd in his cell, and they had to put Narcan on him and stuff like that, or he would have just expired completely. Right. And he tried to break out of jail. Like, this is actually a dangerous criminal. You try to break out of jail and you smuggle drugs in the jail. No, it's not like you're a good, upstanding person in jail. No, you deserve nothing. You deserve your ass kicked every day and your rubber band stretched out every day. That's what you deserve.
There's like a lot of shit.
I'm going to contact who I need. So give me who's your lawyer's information. So first and foremost, I know,
okay.
Let's start with that, my love.
His name is Lee Hollander, and his number is, that's his cell phone.
Okay.
Now listen,
Okay.
he's gonna listen. He's an old lazy bitch. He's gonna be like, well, I can't do anything that the jail's doing. He's just gonna.
Now notice how he's talking about his attorney. Now listen, he's an old lady bitch. Well, I can't do anything. Who sounds like the bitch? You do. You have done everything that you could possibly do to break the rules there. There's not many more rules you can break. Bringing contraband in and trying to escape. There's not many more. Tyrone, thanks for joining us, honey. These are brand new calls from 2024 after he was found guilty. It's either in June or July around that time. We're going to be getting the calls, though, that were disgusting. I'm going to pay the $3 to listen to them, which they're disgusting, just to show what kind of creep this person is and the women that are in love with him. And I'm going to put those on my Rumble. So if you are not with my Rumble, you need to sub up to my Rumble. Let me figure out. Hang on. Let me get my Rumble link and I'll put my Rumble link down below as well so people can sub up to it, because that's where it's going to go. And I'm going to pay the $3 and all of that stuff so that I can actually, he makes my skin crawl too. Right there it is. And I will be putting the phone calls out tonight. Now, mind you, they are grotesque to the bone. I really don't want to listen to them, but people need to know that behind closed doors on the telephone, what kind of women are in love with him and what they like as far as this delusional relationship they have. It's disgusting.
But you need to explain to them, well, they're not talking about keeping them for a day or two. And they also said he's not
mastermind.
They're talking about keeping them there for months and with nothing, with no phone. With no, if he gives you some bullshit response, you're just going to have to press past them or do something.
Can Wendy do anything on your behalf, you think, or no?
She could help. So her number, you already have it because you texted her that.
I already have her phone number. Yep. So they're saying you're not suicidal, but you're impulsive, they're saying, and that they're trying to keep you in.
Yes.
They are
trying to keep you in watch.
So they said that he's impulsive. Okay, so what that means is on a drop of a dime, he could try to do drugs and off himself again, or he could try to do something to off himself, or he could, try to break out. That's what the impulsiveness means. And that's exactly what they're saying, meaning he's a danger and he's not one of those prisoners that's like, easy-go-lucky and, you just did a crime and you're doing your time. No, he's a troublemaker. He's a problem. And they are watching him like a fly on shit, and they should.
Until I go to prison. Like, I still fucking have, Jesse, like, I still have the fucking another case. Like, I could either sign off and go fast or fight it, but I know another fucking case. It's not like I'm going to prison in 2 weeks. How are they talking about keeping me here for months? It makes no fucking sense. I'm over here. I'm naked. I don't have shit. I'm fucking hungry. I can't use the fucking phone on a regular basis.
Are they even feeding you right now? Are they feeding you?
I mean, yeah, just a tray. And I'm literally sitting right here across the way from my fucking room. You know, my normal room.
Is there some way that I can speak to her too? Like, do you think I can call her and speak to her about this as well, or do you think they won't even give me the time of day?
I'm really not sure about that. Like reading a little book or whatever. You're the only one. You're the only one.
Okay, so
the lady, the two lawyers, and I don't know who else. Cell phone number on it. All right, I'm gonna hold on.
Can you like tell her that
I could either sign off and go fast or fight it, but I know another fucking case. It's not like I'm going to prison in 2 weeks. How are they talking about keeping me here for months? It makes no fucking sense. I'm over here. I'm naked. I don't have shit. I'm fucking hungry. I can't use the fucking phone on a regular basis.
Are they even feeding you right now? Are they feeding you?
Yeah, just a tray. And I'm literally sitting right here across the way from my fucking room. You know, my normal room.
Is there some way that I can speak to her too? Like, do you think I can call her and speak to her about this as well, or do you think they won't even give me the time of day?
I'm really not sure about that.
Okay, well, let me start with your lawyer. I'm going to try to call your lawyer.
Hey, listen, this is important too. The second lawyer, his name is Kevin Shirley. He has an office in Punta Gorda, Florida. I don't have his phone number right here on me because, actually, yeah, I do.
Hey, Rollins, could you please, there's on the floor by the bed for sure, there's a large white piece of paper right there by the head of the bed that has my lawyer's cell phone number on it.
All right, I'm gonna hold on.
Can you like tell her that you have like a girlfriend and shit, and that like you are not single by any means?
Yeah, they know I'm not. They know I'm not. It's something like more. I don't know what's going on, but it's obviously clearly like something more than that. And I'm like, listen, it's like it violated my rights because it's like, okay, but this girl.
You know, more than anything, clearly just don't do anything to piss them off any further, right? You know it's not going to help you in the long run here. Let me clearly do some research here. I'm going to blow up your lawyer's phone.
Okay, here's the other lawyer. Here's the other lawyer.
Yeah.
Now, this one is the second lawyer, and he's better, right? Like, he's more...
He is, yeah. I was going to say, he was the one who did all the talking, I think. So what's his number?
His number is... And his name is Kevin Shirley. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Is there anybody else's contact information that I should have that I should try to reach out to help fight this? You think?
Just the lady, the two lawyers, and I don't know who else.
Okay. What I'll probably do is try to call the lawyers first.
It's not cruel, and it's this. None of this is cruel. Hey, Ty, nice to see you, hun. None of this is cruel. Sorry that I was muted. None of this is cruel because they have him right across the way from the cell that he's supposed to be in. And he gets to sit there and look at the iPad that he used to use. He gets to sit there and look at his canteen. And he's naked as a jaybird in that cell. And that's because he's not your upstanding prisoner. He's got 5 people looking at prison right now for bringing contraband in. And he tried to escape from prison, from jail. What else do you expect? Yeah, they're going to keep you naked and they're going to watch you like a hawk. You're getting nothing. One phone call a week, one shower a week. Welcome to jail. You're not being babied.
First, and then I'm going to shoot Wendy a text message here and see if she can connect. I'm just going to shoot her a text actually right now. How long do you have on the phone right now?
We're good. I'm good.
Okay.
And then,
hi,
like,
Wendy.
just remember, like, talking to the first lawyer.
I am on the phone with Dave right now. He doesn't, let me see. Are you able
He's crying like a bitch that he is because he don't get his way.
To also try to contact his lawyers, as this cannot be standard protocol. And
Jesse, you know what this means, right? Like, if they're trying to keep me here, they don't let people here get fucking visits. So how is any of this right?
I know.
They can't get a visit, they can't use the phone, they can't fucking, what the fuck?
Wade, you did this to yourself. As I said, you tried to break out of jail. You brought in contraband, which wasn't your normal drugs. It was fentanyl, stupid. Suboxone. You know, you was giving it to other people. You was selling it. You're crazy. It's not like you're an upstanding, citizen in jail just doing your time like a lot of people do. No, you think you're above the law and you're trying to tell them what to do. It's not going to work. The government owns you now. That's it. And it sounds like that the guards can't stand you, which is a very bad deal for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And say I'm just doing this right now. This is so fucked up. I'm literally.
Give me some likes, please, everybody.
Right now. I'm so beyond pissed off.
Hit the like button, please.
Same, baby.
Same suicide watch with no clothing on.
No food, no canteen, no visits, no phone, no emails, no email access.
Well, guess what? The women that you unalived get none of that either. All because you didn't want them to be alive. All because you're a serial killer. All because you're a sociopath. All because you got problems. They don't ever get to see their kids. Diana never gets to see her kids again. You broke up loving homes. Kristen's mom don't even know she's dead because she's got Alzheimer's. You're sick.
No phone, no visitation access, no nothing. And baby, you might, if you do call, you might be able to call and ask to talk to. I would start like at the jail first, and then if things don't work out, I would go on over to like the sheriff's department, the Lee County Sheriff's Office after like the jail, after the Lee County jail, and then if we don't get results, then we start pestering the sheriff's office because they ultimately like run the jail. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I just sent Wendy that text message.
You know what's fucked up too, baby? Even though like yesterday they recommend like death or whatever, it's like that.
I know.
Okay. No. I'm not saying to make you sad, but that's just a recommendation. They shouldn't have even fucking put me in here. In this place that I'm in for this. Like, there was no reason.
I just don't fucking get how they think that it's legal for them to keep you there under those circumstances right now. Like,
dude, you got 5 people right now looking at prison because of the contraband. What do you mean no reason? You're a danger with being around other prisoners, and you tried to escape with one. You're a danger. What is, you really are mental.
I don't understand.
I know. No,
I'm trying to Google her fucking name too. That was so stupid.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think this woman needs psychological.
You can try do it on bigger than that one. Get the fuck.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think these women need psychological help. If something's got to be wrong in their life, something has got to be wrong. Something's got to be wrong. What tickets? What tickets are you getting? Oh, you talking about the tickets where you win? Yeah, there's got to be something psychologically wrong with these women. Jeez Louise. Wow.
I
know, baby, and I know. I promise. That's what I'm going to try to do.
Visit you. can see you all day. If I'm fucking
I hope you win.
Can't even fucking see.
Yeah, Wendy said it's probably based on his sentence. She said she's going to let your attorneys know now.
No,
and
Texter saying it's not based on the sentence.
Yeah.
No, Texter
he said it's not based on the sentence.
They were going.
Maybe I love you. I know your call's about to disconnect. I'm going to work on this as hard as I. Oh, okay. I have to hop on a friggin' call.
All right, go ahead.
Is this the only time you have to talk, though? No, is this the only time you have to talk?
This is weird.
Call me back. Just call me back.
They could pick other people if they're lonely. Like, there's other people that are just in jail, that did drugs or some shit, that are lonely, that would talk to them. Not someone on death row. Not someone that, murdered 2 women without any reasoning. Like, that loneliness doesn't, no, there's something psychologically wrong with them. For real. Like, she's going to run around like a chicken with her head cut off trying to do all these things for him when probably she ain't even his girlfriend right now.
I'll get on my other call. Just call me back. I'll get on my other call and I'll just listen in. Just call me back.
I hope you win this game.
I love you guys.
Thank you for using GTL.
Now, this is gross. This part is gross.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
Hi.
Talk to my lawyer. He said he talked to you. But listen, that guy is not going to do a fuck thing. I'm just like...
Yeah, I know. Which one did you speak to? I spoke with both Lee and Kevin. Lee was no help. Kevin said that he would make calls to see what he could do.
Lee said he would make calls, and that was after I had to fucking persuade him to do so, and he still does. I know I've been dealing with this guy for a year, and he's a piece of shit. And he's not
I can tell, my love. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Kevin said for me to call him back by end of day. He said he was going to try to make some calls. Wendy, I couldn't get on the phone because she's on another call, but I let her know that Lee has not been helpful and that Kevin said he would at least make phone calls.
Right, and I was fucking talking to Lee, and he's like, I finally convinced him, or so he claims, that he'll make some calls to the jail, and he's like, well, it's 3:30 now, so I'll do it in the morning. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God, I fucking can't with these people. I fucking
no wonder he fucking lost.
I'm like, my heart is racing. I was sassy with him too, and I was trying my best to keep my cool, and I'll tell you when we have more time with it, but I was arguing with him, like, politely, not trying to be mean, but I'm like, this is your job, and you're being fucking paid a lot of goddamn money
to fucking everything,
lawyer.
Because all the answers are, no matter in any situation.
Oh, I can't override it. No, but it's not. This cannot be legal. This cannot be legal. And I already looked up some inmates' rights. I already looked up some inmates' rights, more or less, lawyers too in Florida. So worst case, if I'm not getting anywhere with them by tomorrow,
contact one of them.
Worst case, if I don't get anywhere with them by the end of today, I'm going to contact one of them and at least try to get a consultation to see what options we have.
Okay.
Because like I said, this it can't be legal for them. Yeah, and that's what I don't understand. Like I said, that's where it can't be legal.
I can only have a shower like once a week.
Hold on just a second. I just found something. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at this. This is weird. What? I was trying to find this girl, Jessie, because that's her name is Jessie, but instead I found this. And if this is true, wow. So they're claiming that he is having relations with his counselor.
Yeah, he told me that. That came from me.
He said that?
Yeah, so what happened after the trial, he was put on watch because he said that's what normally happens after the trial once he was given the recommended penalty. And he's supposed to normally stay on it for 24 hours, and then he was kept on it for longer. And he had said that it was because at first he was assessed by the counsellor, and I take it was a CO, and he had a bit of a disagreement with the guy. And he said this, his counsellor who's like the head of the mental health, who gives all of, like, she will do the recommendation for him to stay on watch. And when he's on watch, obviously he loses a lot of his privileges. He can't message on a tablet. He'll have to have a phone brought through to him for him to talk. He's not allowed to have any of his, like, his food or whatever. He has to just eat like the normal gel food, and not his actual words were, I can't eat my cookies. So what he said that the problem was, it was the counsellor being spiteful. because him and her had a thing, and that she had put it on him, and then she had found out during the trial about all the other women that he had messaged. He said, I don't know if you heard about it on the trial, but it came up on the trial that I had messaged different women. And I said, yeah, I did see that bit. And he said the counsellor then got really annoyed by it. And to spite him, she had then recommended him to stay on watch, and he was kept on watch. That's where this one of my screenshots on the messages where he gives me his social number and he's telling me to make a complaint. That is what it's to do with, if that makes sense.
You see, he was actually quite trusting with you. I think
definitely.
You know, for him to even give you that responsibility, give you that knowledge, shows that you actually built a really decent kind of trust with this person. You can say whatever you want. People can say whatever they want, that but for him to actually do that, I think that shows a completely different dynamic of
the counselor story. He supposedly boinked that person.
Yeah, he told me that.
Hannah,
came from me.
He said that.
Yeah, so what happened after the trial, he was put on watch because he said that's what normally happens.
That's what we were listening to.
Given the recommended penalty, and he's supposed to normally stay on it for 24 hours, and then he was kept on it for longer. And he had said that it was because at first he was assessed by the counsellor, and I take it was a CO, and he had a bit of a disagreement with the guy, and he said his counsellor who's like the head of the mental health, who gives all of, like, she will do the recommendation for him to stay on watch. And when he's on watch, obviously he loses a lot of his privileges. He can't message on a tablet. He'll have to have a phone brought through to him for him to talk. He's not allowed to have any of his food or whatever. He has to just eat like the normal gel food and not his.
Okay, so this that we're listening to is around the same time as when he would, this call is being made to Jesse. But who is Jesse? Because this person is Hannah, and now supposedly he's had sex with oh my goodness, the German kiosk girl. I don't know who this is. They found her though, I guess. Oh. Oh goodness. Wow. So what do you think about that? He had sex with his counselor. I mean, I hear of it all the time, but do you really think that he did? Do you really think that he did that? I'm wondering, like, who this girl is, because that's a different accent, right? How does he keep track of all of them? I don't know. And the girl that he's talking to now, Jessie, I'm trying to find her right now because that's a whole different girl. She's not from a different country. She's from here. So I don't know who it would be. I keep looking up Jessie, but I don't see her anywhere in here. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. There's so many different ones here. And in from different countries. I don't see it, Jesse. We'll go back through it after the call, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I hear about it all the time that, you know, COs and prisoners get together and then they get married afterwards and this, that, and the third. Or remember that one that she made it her last day. She broke him out of jail. He was like 6'7", and they both ended up dying together on that high-speed chase. And then he went back to prison. She blew her head off, something like that. Do you remember that? She sold her house and everything to be with him. That was a couple of years back. But yeah, the stuff really does happen. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's so weird. It's so hard to think of it, you know, but you never know.
Because I'm impulsive. I can't eat.
Yeah,
food.
I know.
I can't eat food because I'm impulsive. What does any of that?
I know, my love. Exactly.
I'll try to look for it.
Now, if there was like legitimacy,
yeah, I'm just I'm so happy that you were able to call me back.
Oh,
I've been having like talking anxiety.
Yeah, no, you're good, baby. Did you tell Wendy? Did you ask her also, Wendy, if she has clothes and stuff for you to?
Yeah, she originally said yesterday she was going to mail them out for me today. So I'm assuming she mailed them out. I know. I'm at least looking for.
Wait a second.
But baby, you're more important right now.
Hope she has your right address. We only got one shot at
she did.
that.
I gave her my address.
Okay, so she should have done it then. She did it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
perfect.
and I let her know, and she had just texted me that because she couldn't hop on a call. She's like, "Well, Lee is aware," and like as I told her, I said, "Well, he's not being helpful." So I called Kevin and spoke to Kevin. She said, "Oh, okay, good," with an exclamation point. So.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool.
Fuck, baby. I'm so sorry you're stuck in there.
So you listen. Yeah, no, it's okay. So I'm gonna see what happens tomorrow, but you're telling me just to keep my cool, right? Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Then let me ask you this: what if tomorrow comes and they're like, yeah, and
well, that's where I'm going to contact the inmate rights, baby. That's where I'm going to contact another lawyer and see what options we have for you.
So you're telling me to just keep my cool the whole time.
I think I don't know what's going to be the best. I feel like that's going to be the best. I feel like if they at least see that you're trying to work directly with them, right? So think about it. If you're trying to be compliant, they should see that you're trying to be compliant with them and that, you're not trying to argue. You're not trying to make a big deal. Ultimately, you just want to be released and you'd like to go back to your cell so you at least have your items available that you have there.
Like how I can't even have you like visit me right now because right now I should be over in my room and we should be like.
I know, baby, it's okay though. It's like I said, we're gonna get there though. Okay, we need to focus first and foremost on getting you out of there. And like I said, I think the best way of getting you out of there is you acting as compliant as possible with these people right now because any form of non-compliance is what they're coming after for you. And then they're gonna say, well, he's being difficult and this and that, and it's not the case. I understand your why, like I said, for getting frustrated. And not wanting to speak with them, they should definitely warn you if they're bringing other people into the room as well too that you don't know.
Right.
But like I said, I feel like just being as compliant as possible with them right now is going to be your best game move.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Yes, I think you're right. Definitely still try to maybe call Wendy again though. I think you should talk to her on the phone. She's really cool.
Yeah, no, I know. Like I said, I'm going to probably shoot her another message. I know she had a call. She said 3. I don't know what time it ended by any means, but I'm hoping she'll call me afterwards.
Okay.
So like I said, right now I'm just trying to figure out who the more information.
Okay.
But stand line. It's not like I don't want to talk to you. I want to. Just hearing your voice makes me feel better right now.
Let's do both. Yeah, I'm down. I'm not going nowhere. Yeah. I'm
okay.
right.
Okay.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
You too, baby. I can't wait to fucking.
I feel so bad.
I gotta figure out.
I wish I could get you out of there.
We're gonna do it. What? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make that happen.
I know.
Yeah, they're not gonna keep me in here. They're not gonna be able to keep me in here. I mean, literally, it's so stupid too, Jesse, because like right across from me, I can see my actual room right there with all my shit in there, and, like my food and like my fucking bed and and I'm like right across the way in a similar same cell, just that has nothing in it, right? So it's like I'm just so confused. It's like, okay, put him back in his room. It's 3 feet away. Give him all his shit.
Yeah.
Just because
I'm just happy you at least got the phone to call me. God, I'm just so happy about that.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to get it tomorrow too, like for a little while, at least like at the daytime. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, if I'm like cool and stuff, I'm good with the officer.
I know, but I'm hoping to get you fucking out of there before then. Fuck.
Oh, well, let's see.
I know, that's why I'm trying to keep on top of your lawyers to see. Lee, I sent over the information you gave me, like I said, the person's name, their position, stuff like that. Kevin said he'd make calls, and I'm going to call him before the end of the day. I'm just trying to think if there's anybody else that I can fucking call at this point. So I'm trying to fucking find some contact information.
And it sucks so much because guess what? Guess what I want to do?
What, baby?
I just want to go back to my room, and I just want to call you on the tablet and be laying in my bed, and then I want to get the other tablet, and I want to look at your picture, and then I want to do stuff with you.
I know,
That's what I want to do right now.
I know. I want to do the same too.
I just really want to do really dirty, sexy things with you. Hey, isn't it nice that even despite this, like I'm thinking about?
Yeah. You're so funny. I love that this is what you're thinking about when you're fucking stuck in there right now. And I love you for that so much. But I just, fuck, I hope you're not fucking stuck in there, man.
Me too.
Like I said, no matter what, if I need to, I'll get another lawyer's opinion on this and try to figure out what we can do.
It might come to that. It may very well come to that.
I know.
But like I told you though, like honestly, Kevin is like could be very helpful sometimes, and then don't forget about I have my other lawyer that's very helpful too, Malcolm.
Yeah, I think I was going to give it at least a little bit more time because again, I'm also like I want to reach out to people, but I also want to try to let them do their jobs as well and not make things stickier or messier by me calling. Because I was going to try to call and talk to the director of nursing, but I'm like, it's probably not best at this time. I should probably just see what his lawyers come back with first by the end of the day, and then
I agree.
Kind of take it from there because I don't want to mess it up more.
Good decision. Very good. Very, very good decision. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the stuff that I had Wendy get that she was going to ship to you.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Hopefully she shipped that to you yesterday, baby. But there's actually maybe 2 or 3 outfits in there. 2 suits, 3 suit jackets. Yeah, 2 or 3 pants, 2 or 3 shirts, a bunch of the ties, both my pairs of shoes.
Oh my God, it's a lot then. I'm excited to get it.
So you might need more than one body pillow. I want a couple things dressed up as me, and you can snuggle with. I want to see your whole bed just snuggling with me. I want to see you snuggling in all my shit, all my stuff.
I will be. Trust me. I'll be sending you all the photos of it. So,
you gonna put my shirt on, baby?
I am. Do you think you can call me back now or no? If you can't, I understand.
Well, I can, baby. Yeah. Oh, and one more thing too.
Yeah.
I forgot.
What?
I love you more.
I love you more.
I love you more.
I love you
Don't
more.
fucking hang up. I love you more.
Thank you for using GTL.
See, this is the disgusting part is that all these women did all these calls, and now these calls are coming out, and these women tried to act like they wasn't his girlfriend, and they didn't, fall for him, and they were just his friend. And all these calls are showing that they were all liars, every one of them, And yeah, it takes years to love somebody. He's already told 10, 15 women he loves them. He says the same thing every time he talks to them, has the same stuff. But there's 3 calls that I'm going to be buying because they're so grotesque that I have to buy them on a Patreon and record them and put them on my Rumble for people to be able to hear how grotesque these women are and him. They always are. She started at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock this morning. Has she been going that long? Since 8 o'clock this morning? Has she really been live? We're not supposed to go live because she's live? Since 8 o'clock this morning? Yeah, I don't care. That's just rude as fuck. You can't take up the whole motherfucking day. Sorry, not sorry. That's bullshit. I only want people here who want to be here. Yeah, not that Christine hates me. What are you talking about? That's why. Why? That's so stupid. I don't care. I don't care. That's whatever. Whatever. Whatever makes them happy over there, I guess.
Hi, love.
Hi, baby. I'm calling like
I'm
at
sorry.
all the wrong times.
Crazy.
No, I was trying to answer. So the issue is sometimes when you call, it's just blank.
I appreciate
like,
all of you
there.
that are here. I love you.
So you've been trying
like
for the whole time?
I've been trying to answer your calls,
Oh,
yeah, and then when I answer, there's literally nothing that comes through, and then I hold on, and I'm like, well, there's literally nothing coming on here, so I'm
Always
going to hang up, I guess.
And that's
So
why
promise,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
call. I didn't call like directly right back because I just assumed that you were working or something. Like I
Yeah.
really.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're
know?
cute. No,
I'm like,
I'm
well,
sorry.
wait
Yeah.
a little bit, 5 minutes.
Yeah, no,
I can't wait too long either.
call my ass right back if anything. But
No, I'm not.
No, it's just like I said.
You want to
why?
do it than just that, but
You want to know why I'm not going to ban you? Is because I like opposite opinions and you ain't got to like me. You could just be here to bullshit in the comments. You don't have to like me. And I'm not going to ban you. I'm not one of those people that get my feelings hurt, my BP's hurt, and then, nah, say whatever you want. I don't give a shit. It's not a blocking party over here,
yeah, sure I
I
will.
told you that though. That sometimes when you call it, if I
Yeah,
answer and then it cuts off, it's because
Right?
nothing's coming through.
Okay, I got you, baby. Okay, cool.
So I
How are
found that. I'm good. I found that.
Listen. That's good, baby. But we both know Lee's not doing shit, so he's out the game.
Nah, you're good, honey.
We can send him We can send him 1 + 1 = what, and
Yes,
tell
I
him it's
do
2,
get
and he's
you.
still gonna act like it's too hard to figure out. So
Matter of fact, you crack me up with the shit that you say, and whenever somebody says something, you always got your opinion. You crack me up. I think it's funny, and you think outside of the box, and I love it. Yeah, you hate me, but you watch me, and that's a good thing. And the funny shit that comes out your mouth, I absolutely adore it.
I have no, right? Like legit.
Yeah.
So what about did you talk to Kevin?
I called him. He did not answer, but then I had texted him with the information.
Okay.
Yeah. So I let him know this is. So I'm hoping he calls me back though. But you know how these people are. Like they were very concerned about not working after hours. So.
I saw that. Hang on just 1 second.
Very, very much.
What time do you have it scheduled for? Because I've been going to bed about 10 o'clock. I take my medication, the new antibiotic, the antibiotic that knocks my ass for a loop, and I go straight to sleep. What time are you thinking of going live? Because I may just have to put it on in my headphones and just listen to you as I go to sleep. What time? 10? Is that 10 my time or 9? Because that's why I haven't been going live at 11, because I've been going to bed at like 7, 8 o'clock at night. I just get so tired after I take my medicine. I almost fall asleep at my desk. And I want to be there for you.
So correct. Yeah.
I'm assuming there's nothing on your end or anything that clearly they haven't told you.
Once 5 o'clock comes around here too, it's dead on my side too, because only thing that ever happens is during the daytime. Nighttime, you just settle in.
Yeah, I figured. So I'm sorry, love. I wish I could have gotten you out of there tonight, but
9.
Get me out of here.
I know. We don't want you to be in there. I don't want you to be in there.
Get me out of here. I love you.
I take my medicine at 8 every night. So if I start to fall asleep or something, I will let you know, and I'll be in there, but I'll have my headset in. It's a mask and it has a headset on it. So I probably won't be talking, but I'll be in there, probably fall asleep.
Okay.
But I will be there, You're going to talk about Trump? All right.
Girl. You're good, girl. You're so good, baby. As long as I got
Yes,
you,
it knocks me
doesn't
out.
matter what situation is, baby. Like I said, you're my girl, and I'm real happy about everything.
Yeah,
Don't
you got a
be
million
sorry about it right
girls.
now. We'll figure it out, all right? We'll make it work out.
I know. I just feel bad because I know how uncomfortable it's got to be for you right now, and that's the biggest thing. I just want you to be at least comfortable. Like, I know your situation's not great, clearly, but at least having you comfortable makes you feel better.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. So what have you been doing, though? Otherwise, what have you been doing?
I did have to catch up on a little bit of work. I had a specialist that called me just about some questions.
Oh, also, did you see that you was tagged in something and I was tagged in something? SDA? Did you see that? Somebody tagged you and somebody tagged me and saying that you was in a room where somebody was talking about Nick's rapist or something and that you was okay with it or something. Yeah, you. Yeah, and I wrote and said, I know nothing about this, but it's just weird. All right, Tie-Dye, how are you, sweetheart? I hope everything's good for you, honey. You have a great night at work. And I'll show you after this call because I was like, why am I being informed of this? And then why are you saying that SDA's channel is an X channel? Because that's exactly what they were saying. I don't know. It was a few days ago, and evidently you was in a room, and they were talking about her rapist. I don't even know. I'll have to look at it again. I wrote something about it, though, because I was like, why are you tagging me? Like, what the fuck?
It's hard to say, but yeah, I've been really honestly just doing that, and then I took a shower, so.
Nice. Oh, you took a shower?
I don't know. I'll figure it out in a minute.
Yeah. Was your butt all wet? Your butt was all wet? Man, I just want to spank that thing while it's just covered in water. It's just one good time. What? Damn it, man.
Yeah.
At least with Raindrop, I can kind of take that she does love me because she's been around for like 3 or 4 years. So I can kind of take that she has kind of fallen in love with my personality.
Now I'm just relaxing and I was trying to figure out, nothing sounds good for dinner tonight, so I'm just trying to figure out what sounds good.
Yeah, it was about USDA.
Nothing really sounds good because, like I said, I lose my appetite when I get not even stressed. Like I said, I don't like, I just want to get you out of there. So like I'm trying to build up an appetite because it sounds good.
Okay. Well, now hold on. Now listen, when you make stuff to eat and whatnot, there's space and whatnot to do that in the RV.
Nicolina.
There is. I don't really use it though.
Right,
yeah, I just go into my mom's house if anything.
Right, it's just easier, probably better, more space. Right, just better way to do it.
Well, we're normal people.
Okay, for sure. Ross, what's up?
I think I'm gonna start. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was just saying what's up.
Well, I was just gonna say. I think tonight I'm gonna start looking into some houses just as kind of preemptively. Clearly, I think we know where you're going to be transferred at this.
So, like, this girl is going to look for houses, buy a house that's where the prison is. She's probably not even around right now. He's probably got another girlfriend. So, but she's dumb enough. She's going to go buy a house by the prison so she can go see him all the time. Don't she know he's got 50 more women? She ain't the only one.
Point.
Correct. We do now, don't we, baby?
Yeah.
So we're talking Union,
Yeah,
which is in...
Right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Where is that? I don't
somewhere in northern. It's not too far from Jacksonville.
I just don't like to be put in the bullshit of what people do because of where SDA goes and all this shit. And this person was putting me in the bullshit, tagging me and saying that SDA is in a chat where they're making fun of Nicolina's grape. And somebody in that chat had somebody's name and it said Nicolina liked it. And I don't know. And then you wrote, be right back. I don't know about all of this. I'll show you when this call gets done, but I'm tired of being tagged just because you go on people's rooms. Like, it is not my business where the fuck you go. You're a grown-ass woman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's sickening. I'm sick of it. I'm not your caretaker. I'll have to show you after this call.
What city?
Rayford.
Where is it?
Rayford.
Oh, it's in Rayford. Oh, Rayford. I got
it's
it.
not far from Lake City. It looks like in Gainesville.
It's in Rayford.
Are you yelling at someone?
Rayford.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Rayford, which is also Stark, like Stark, Florida. Stark.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's near Stark. Yeah, near Stark.
Oh, Gainesville. Oh, my guy where he said it's close by Gainesville.
So I'm gonna start looking into some houses though and just kind of price out some stuff to see what I can afford.
Okay. Will you keep me in the loop? I want to know about what you're finding.
Of course I will.
Yeah, let me know.
Of course, my love. I'll make sure I send you some photos too of places that I eventually look at and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
Probably just gonna start off a little bit. I'll probably start off a little bit smaller, and then clearly get a bigger house if I need one.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That sounds like a good plan.
If we have more kids to follow it.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if a few for sure. You already know what's coming. We've spoken on it. Yeah, we've spoken on it. You remember that one time? Remember that one time you were like, like not that long ago, you were like 4 or 5. I'm like 5. Yeah, you're.
I know. I just keep getting raised up higher.
Hey, it's like after after 5 or 6 days, like 4 or 5 days, like say that number again and mysteriously goes up by 1.
Yeah, I know, right? It just keeps going up by 1. I told you that.
I don't go to trainers.
I'm gonna have to get this shit tied up. So like, we have to stop.
There's just some people I don't like.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
So funny, baby. But yeah, it's better. You know what you should make? I love you too. You know what you should make? I don't know, like some chicken or something. You like chicken?
I do. I have. I'm a chicken nugget girl, so I have some chicken nuggets in the freezer. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna eat my feelings tonight and do chicken nuggets and some mac and cheese.
Oh, you're doing that whole thing.
I think so, but I'm like trying to convince myself to eat healthy, but I'm also like, no, don't eat healthy tonight. Just
tonight sounds like, eat healthy, but tonight sounds like a good chicken nugget, mac and cheese night. That sounds like a good night.
So basic. I can't. I fucking can't.
That sounds good. Yeah. Now, here's my question though. With those chicken nuggets, are you going to use any sort of...
Yeah, I'll show you in a minute.
Eat them head up. Just eat them straight.
Oh, fuck no, I need dip with it. Come on now. I'm not
just tired of being tagged about it. I'm not your keeper.
Not like that, though.
I'm not like that. I'm only crazy for you.
You know what to do.
For you.
Yeah, with those, but you know what are you going to use? What are you using?
I bought Chick-fil-A sauce. So I have Chick-fil-A sauce and some, two other Chick-fil-A sauces, I think. But I'm normally a ranch girl. Are you a ranch or blue cheese person or neither?
Ranch, the first one, and I'm huge on it, like real big on it.
Oh, same. I'm fucking obsessed with a ranch, man.
When I dip something in there, it's not just barely dip it. I'm talking about submerged.
It's fucking French. Like, you don't question my sanity with the amount of ranch use.
It was by Sparkle Pussy.
You know what? And I question when I just see them barely touch it. It makes no sense to me. You have to, like...
It doesn't. I'm like offended by people who like just barely dip in.
All right, first of all,
you're just like, let's go.
First of all, I'd like to say right off the bat, I have this person blocked. Sparkle Pussy. It sounds retarded. Somebody told me it was Alan Krebs. I don't know, but I have this person blocked. Now, this is what was said. This is what was done. And it looks like Nicolina and I were tagged. So here it is right here. Lion Mama, kind of strange at SDA, is in a chat where they are trolling like your abuser. She settled right in. Betty Boop, isn't her entire channel based on ex-survivors? So it shows you be right back, and then it shows Jeremiah is innocent. Nick asked for it. And then the guy says, you know how to get in touch with me if you want to know the truth about that. I don't know whose channel this is, but they couldn't. It looks like they tried to tag you, but they didn't know that it was 1995 at the end of it. So this is what I wrote. I don't know who you are, but SDA's channel is a clip channel, not an X channel. What is wrong with you? All I know is you go everywhere starting crap, just like you thought I was SDA. The screenshot shows nothing. SDA can go wherever she wants. I'm not her keeper. You need to grow up. As someone said, you are Alan Krebs. You act like it. Stop running around lying and starting crap. Then she comes back, Nicolina, and says, SDA is usually just clipping things, but if she was in a chat, if she was in there chatting it up with this shit, it's beyond reproach. And then Some Beach says, I'm in all chats and I don't like most people on here anymore. Actually can't stand their very existence, but I deal to grab the screenshot and screen recording and sometimes speak. And I don't know what the sparkle pussy said, but SD, and then it said, and then she writes back to it. SDA has to do the same. Sometimes I type and don't even realize I am. It's emotionally exhausting listening to some of these outright lies and nonsense. I feel wrong for not speaking up, but engaging seems to only blow their heads up more or give them more to bash about. Sometimes I am looking who is not chatting, and that speak volumes too. So I don't blame SDA. Hugs. So I don't know what the hell this is. I don't even care. But again, I'm not your keeper. I don't know where you go. I don't know what you talk about. I don't know what's going on. And this person I have fucking blocked. So me having this person blocked, how the hell are they tagging me? I have them blocked. I'm not invested in it either. I'm just saying that I wondered if she saw it because, like, yeah. And I got to feed my dogs, so I'm just going to let you guys listen. And I'll be right back. What is it? Silent? Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Son of a bitch. I thought you were listening to it the whole time. I'm so sorry. Oh shit. The dog was whining, so I had to frickin' get the dog some food and damn it. All right, here we go. I'm so sorry. I thought I had to switch back over. I'm losing my effing mind, I promise.
You know what? And I question when I just see them barely touch it. It makes no sense to me. You have to,
Lord.
like,
It doesn't.
I'm the
I'm
same
like
way, too.
offended by people who like just barely dip in. Like, that's disgusting. You're just like, that's raw dog and the chicken tender there. That's
Oh
gross.
man, unacceptable. Yeah, it's not right. It's not right. Revolt me.
I love that you drench yours in ranch too. Great.
Yeah, no.
Another thing we have in common.
Yeah, baby, they sell like packs of ranch in here. Remember, I think I read it to you off my list the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how
You
about
said you got some.
how about I fucking come back from going to court yesterday and they throw me in here, right? I'm like, whatever. I see I got 2 big ass bags of like canteen food, right? Well, they put them in my fucking room for me, so they're on my bed, right? And just all my new shit I ordered. Obviously, I can't fucking get it, and it sucks. So it's just over there chilling on my bed, on my fucking shit, and fucking pissed. Man.
I know. I'm just hoping we can get you out of there by tomorrow.
I'm hoping so. I'm pretty hopeful about it.
I'm optimistic. I'm staying positive on it. I'm going to stay positive, and I'll get on top of it hopefully first thing in the morning as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. It'll be straight. We'll be good. We'll be able to make it happen. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Yeah. And hey, listen, what did Wendy say? She said she sent that stuff out yesterday, or she was going to?
No, she was going to send it today out. She said.
Yeah, I'll give you the link so that you can
her
say
the other night when
something.
she told me to. She responded yesterday, and she just said, since we're in court today, I'll mail it out by tomorrow. So, I mean,
Perfect.
I didn't ask her, but I trust that she's mailed it out. I mean, she seems like she's a very respectable human being, so I doubt that she would say she's going to do something and then not do it.
So, like, imagine the girl that went to the thrift store buying the clothes for him, and now another girl is going to mail the clothes to this girl so that she can smell the clothes that he wore to the sentencing or in court or whatever. That's so gross. I don't want to smell people's clothes. That's so weird.
Very much so. And then I even confirmed with her at that day. I was like, hey, I had my girl send you
right.
her
I
address
do
or
too.
whatnot, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. So, but I just wanted to make sure that everything's coming good.
For sure.
Sick.
Yeah.
What's the first?
And I
thing you're
figured
gonna do
tomorrow, if for some reason, like I said, I'm gonna fucking sniff everything. I'm going to just
sniff everything.
I am. I just said I'll do it on my face.
She's gonna sniff everything. Ooh, what is wrong with you people? I could understand like when we were younger and we were teenagers and we had gotten a shirt, from our boyfriend or something and it had his cologne on it, and we kind of slept with it or smelled it, but not this grotesque shit that he is in prison, in jail, looking at death, and you want his clothes from sitting in court perspiring while he sat there and perspired over with it. That's just, I don't know. It's just so nasty. I can't stand people who smell. I'm a bitch when it comes to that. If I smell somebody that smells, I tell them, do you know how to wash your ass? I've been really rude before because I don't like that. It's fucking gross. Yeah, the only person that can help you is yourself, though. But this woman's beyond help. Like I'm saying, I helped my friend's daughter get out of DV relationship. I'm always helping people. That just me. Sorry if that F bothers people. Well, go to that thing that I just put on here, this thing right here, and say what you got to say to them because I'm sick of dealing with these people. I don't even know what chat you was in. It was a bird chat or some shit. I don't know. I don't even know. Look like birds or something. This bitch is going to smell his clothes. Gross.
If you said you had boxers in there, I'm probably going to wear the boxers, honestly.
Oh, I think they'll actually fit you because, like, hopefully, maybe or not. Because for me, they were actually like a size small. I really wear like extra large. I don't know if they will fit you or not.
Baby, they're probably
like large.
Baby. My thighs are very thick here, so my thighs are very thick here. So if anything,
so nice.
You have 1 minute remaining.
What are you trying to do to me right now by talking?
If anything, I'll just send you a picture of it of me in them because they'll probably be too tight.
Oh, and those will go, and that'll come through too. That would be fucking great.
No.
That would be fucking.
We'll
great.
talk about it in just a minute.
Can you call me back, or you have to give the phone up?
No, I'm gonna call it back.
Oh my God!
Hey,
I'm just so happy at least you've gotten access to a phone. Oh my God! I literally would have probably had a fucking heart attack if I didn't hear from you today.
A heart attack.
So that's exactly why I made it happen. Where I got the
I
phone.
love you so much.
I don't want you to be feeling like that. And I was literally.
I would just be worried about you.
Missing you so bad, like.
Remember, these people have never met. They don't know each other.
But I'm happy we can talk here at least. That
How happy
makes it at least a little bit better, my love.
How happy are you about it? How happy
Oh, I'm so
Very
fucking happy, baby. I'm
He
the
says the same thing to every one of them.
In a long time.
The same
You
thing.
say something about your fucking thighs. What are you trying to do to me?
Mm-hmm.
So sick.
Thank you for using GTL.
Oh, this is a weird one too. This dude's
Hi, baby.
wrong.
Hi, baby. What you doing?
Everybody's baby.
I was on the app looking at houses.
Oh, really? Like which one? Which app though?
I have a couple different apps downloaded.
And I got perfect
like a
credit,
realtor
but I'm a
app,
fucking psycho.
Julia and Zillow. I mean, I'm not too concerned. Luckily, I have really good credit, so I know I'll get pre-approved at a pretty good loan. So now I just want to try to find, an area that I think I'm going to be most interested in.
Right, for sure.
And when I come to see you on the weekends, anyway, I'm just going to get probably a hotel in the area. So.
Oh my God! And you are going to Florida to see a guy on death row. You are fucking ate up. Who is it? Who's the sparkle pussy? I haven't figured out who that person is. Who is that person? And their name is disgusting.
Oh.
Right, so you can just overnight.
Not like I would just drive back. Exactly. And probably stay overnight Friday and Saturday and then go back
one more hour on the way there. Who cares? Because you're going to be staying overnight.
Exactly. So yeah, so just looking at some houses though. Like I said, I think I'm going to do like a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom if I can find something reasonable for that to at least start.
Right, to kick it off. That's great. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
That sounds really, really good.
Yeah.
He's going to buy a house.
Sounds real great.
To see him.
I can't wait to see you every single weekend. That'll be wonderful.
Me too. I can't wait to.
Your present.
That'll be really, really nice.
Mm-hmm. It will.
I don't know their name. Sparkle pussy. I put it up there.
Yeah. I would ask you what you're doing, but I know you're not doing much right now.
Nah, usually that question will be kind of warranted, because I could be doing at least a few things.
I have them blocked.
Right now, it's legit nothing.
Hey, normally when you ask that, I could at least have like
that's where the post
things,
is.
3 things I could be doing,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
exactly. Yeah.
And you know we're gonna. You know what you need to do though? I was gonna tell you the other night too.
Sorry to say, but Mr., Mrs. Sparkle, whatever the fuck you are, nobody's pussy sparkles. Okay, definitely not yours.
Kind of. I think I maybe forgot, but I was gonna say to you that the Bridge of Clay book, that shit is bad.
Yeah.
I'm like 200 pages in. Again, I haven't got much forward in it. Of course, with what's going on, but I
don't
did get
know.
forward some.
Yeah.
I don't go to the
literally
places.
gets better.
I don't know.
I think it's
Maybe I'll order it then and read it.
I don't
I
like
think maybe you
Bird.
should.
I don't like none of the people.
I wish I could finish it and then let you know, like, hey,
Damn
yeah,
it.
for sure. But I mean, obviously, I can't right now.
No, I think it'll be
No, it
fun
was
for us to
getting really
talk
good.
about too. And then, like I said,
Yeah.
afterwards too, I'm gonna make sure if I can like send you books and shit that we'll read books and stuff together.
Oh, when I get to the prison, you can send me everything straight off fucking Amazon, and this shit will come to me like overnight.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to
literally
you
get
two.
so much shit off Amazon. Like I honestly, I'm like super thrilled for that. Like, go.
I thought you two were friends because you girls used to come in the same time, but I guess you're not friends anymore or something. I don't know. I know she never comes to my room anymore, and I never see her anymore.
Good books, fucking, they'd be like,
I know.
for that. Yeah, we can just read everything
So
together.
you say you just have people who are familiar with like things that happen there. Is that how you
one of those
know
things.
about like
Gotcha.
the death row?
So here's what happened. Right. Yeah. So here's what happened. I talked to there's one officer I used to talk to that worked there. He gave me good insight, but that was a while ago. Now, more recently, though,
Really?
we're outside now and do like outside activities together, such as like volleyball and shit. A few years ago, you only would go in a cage by yourself. You know, they wouldn't let other death row inmates.
Like with me, I seriously don't take YouTube serious anymore. I only got a few friends that I can actually say, hey, this is my friend. They've been with me for 7-8 years. Other than that, I don't take this shit serious. I know one day they're going to be your friend. The next day they're going to be talking behind your back. You know, so I just don't even take it fucking serious.
Intermingle, but apparently that's changed. Now they also have like a large space, more of like
that's why. That's why I don't.
Area.
They are mental.
And with television things, so but listen,
like for instance, when LaDawn kissed me while we were going to watch that movie, and then she went back and said I tried to touch her breast. She's way out there in fucking La La Land. I got pissed off when she kissed me on the lips. I mean, that girl is disgusting. And then she tried to kill me with her famous noodles. No, thank you. That bitch is fucking disgusting. She lost her rental house and everything else. She's been staying in an Airbnb and she ain't got nothing. Her husband married another woman, like full-fledged married her, even though he's still married to her. They're all wackos. Wackos.
Guys can go in there together, more than one guy at a time, like more than one person, right? So that's what they changed too, right? So guys are amongst one another. And then what else has changed, she said, is like the visitation here for us, you know, and right now is the most important thing in my mind is the visit. So he said that they have a very like large space.
That's right.
And I'm not sure, I didn't probe, I'm not sure if that space goes outside or not. But I do know that it at least is a large space indoors, and maybe would be hopeful that it would also go to like an outside enclosed area, because that's how it is in prison. But
I believe it.
And that, but that it is.
You got triggered,
and that's the most important.
You never get triggered.
So we do know that, and so then I asked Kevin, the lawyer, when he came to see me, and he also confirmed with me. Though he said, the Congress or whoever it was, that the visitation is contact.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's not behind glass. And so he did confirm with that. Yes. So he did confirm that. So they, over the last couple of years, they made some really big changes. So that's what I know.
I'll do some research on that then tonight.
Oh, baby, please. Can you?
Yeah.
I'd really like.
Yeah, no, of course I'm going to. Yeah, I'll do something tonight before bed. I'll do some more research to kind of figure out what I can find for it, because that's important to me too.
For sure.
Are you getting married to this death row inmate or some
well,
shit?
yeah.
I mean, in more than one way, but you know what I mean.
Oh, God. Oh, we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I bet.
And listen, like even still too, it's like, you know, there'll be some guys over there that work there, and they'll be like cool with me, they'll be cool with me, and they'll and some of the things that like
true,
that, like, are
it's so weird.
Me and those guys, a lot of those guys will feel that same type of way, if you get what I'm saying. And yeah, I get you. Especially them. Trust me. It happens a lot more.
I know. Trust me. I know.
Like 9 times out of 10.
I can only imagine.
9 times out of 10, right? Yeah. So they're gonna let me, you know, make the move and stuff like that. So typically that's how we'll go.
I figured, like I said, it's not there's ways that we can work around.
Echo chamber over there.
Hey baby, what did you say earlier? You're like, fuck that. I'm just gonna
you fucking know what I'll do. Like, just name your number. I'm good. Name your number. We're good.
Oh, that's hilarious.
This guy's so sick.
Get what she wants. She said she's determined, persistent.
It's you, yes, very.
You're great.
There's nothing even good looking about this guy. He looks like a freaking nerd.
I'm just grateful I can hear your fucking voice
a
today.
tall
literally. I'm
nerd.
so happy I could hear your voice.
And listen, when I get over to it, you'll be able to order me the books and stuff, and then me and you, like,
Oh yeah.
you know how you were. You remember the other night you were like doing your little puzzle, like reading a little book or whatever you were doing, or whatever. Like, just like
puzzle. Yeah.
Simple shit. And you're like, I'm so boring, but I'm like, I love that, and it's like, we could do that together. Like, we'll be doing the same shit.
Why didn't you act like this when you was
I
out
know,
of here,
that's what I'm
weirdo?
excited for. So like I said, even though we won't be together, it's like we will be together. You know what I mean? It'll be nice.
Of course.
Right? Throw in the computer. Right?
Oh, every single day. Every single
Oh,
day.
you got so mad last
Will be.
night?
Yeah.
Damn.
We always will be. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
I wouldn't watch him. I've never watched
it. And the good news is I have like informed delivery. So I don't know how she's mailing it, but I have like, at least for USPS, I have like informed delivery, so I should know when I'm getting it in and she's shipped it there. But I can't.
I know his name.
Yeah.
And Christine, you shouldn't let that trigger you.
Again, nerd.
You know?
My mom signed up for it, so I was like, I might as well just sign up for it while I'm here. So I'll see everything that's coming in, but I just can't fucking wait to get your clothes in.
Does that cost extra money?
Yeah, it's kind of like stalkerish.
Feature? Probably does.
I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like, but if she does, she must pay for it. If she does, she probably pays for it.
Yeah.
I just get it because I have her address here.
Her mom is something else.
Cool.
Does your mom know he's going on death row, weirdo?
I think Wendy definitely sent that today, so I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, no, I'm sure she did.
Like 5 days?
It's just like I said, the USPS will be probably here by the end of the week or by Monday at the very latest, but I don't see why it would take any longer than Saturday to get here. I mean.
Okay, cool.
I think Saturday.
I know, SD. I know. Sometimes you're just clipping stuff, and I know that too.
I don't think so either, but I'm still going to hold on to them. And I'll probably smell those too. I'm going to be honest with you.
Every bit of it.
Because I'm so obsessed with you.
Obsessed. The word obsessed is crazy.
Yes, please.
Obsessed.
Every bit of it. Every bit of it. You'll see things we'll talk about. Hey, with what are they called? They're like I'm trying to think of the little brand.
So obsessed.
They're like the boxes that are like stretchy material, but there's a brand to it. It's damn it, I can't remember. You'll see them, whatever. But just know this.
I can't wait to get those in.
Know this. I think there's only 2 pairs in there. There might be like 3 or 4, but I can't remember. But the turquoise boxers and the red and black are the ones, the 2 that I wore this last 2 days.
Okay, so I'll go for those ones first.
People be crazy. Like this dude right here and this woman. Like
just
they be
so you
crazy.
know what to go after first. That's right. I don't
I can't wait. I'm literally going to, I'm going to tell you too, and be like, yeah, I fucking put my head in the entire goddamn box, and I'm probably just going to wear, that's really my new sleep stuff is your shirts and your boxers, honestly, and that's all I'm wearing going forward. I'm not going to want to wash it though. That's the hard thing. I'm going to have to wash it eventually, but like, I'm not going to want to wash it.
No.
Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this
not for
thing?
a while at least. Hey, I had an idea though. I was thinking about the other day, and I want to know what you think. Yeah,
baby.
All right, check this out. So what if you were to get you know that shit called Build-A-Bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
Now picture this though. What if, right, we were to get the Build-A-Bear, right? Now I'm also
Build-A-Bear.
You can buy you can get like a speaker. I
yeah.
Get, like, off
what is
Amazon
he, 10?
The speaker for it.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can put it in your bed.
You can buy them with speakers, baby. You can buy them, I think, with speakers in them.
Well, okay, but then guess what you could do? You can get the speaker, and we can get on the phone sometime when we have time, and you let me say what I want to say to it, and record it, and then you have that put there and stitched into it.
Yeah.
So then, like at nighttime and stuff, you could play the bear.
Why are you so cute and so romantic? God, I'm so obsessed with you. You're literally the greatest person I've ever met.
You have 1 minute remaining.
I was thinking, I'm like, man.
I love that idea. I'm
went through this like 3 weeks ago.
I'm ordering it.
No, or if you wake up in the middle of the night and we're not able to talk right then and there.
With somebody else. I can't remember who else that was.
I love you.
If I can send you one too and you get to prison, I'm fucking doing that too for you.
Oh, that might be a thing there, because I don't really know.
They might. I don't know.
On death row.
I think he's just a person that likes to start shit.
That might really could be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Guess what?
What?
I love you more.
What?
I love you more. I love you more.
Sicko.
You gonna call me back, or you gotta wait for a little bit?
What time is it right now? What time you got?
It's about 6 o'clock. Almost 6.
Give me like 30 minutes, okay? Let me just
call
Okay,
all
baby, I
these
love you
other
so
women
much.
back.
Hey.
I get it. I love you.
Thank you for using GTL.
Yeah, let me call all these other. I got all these other women I got to call. Let me call all these other women first, and then I'll call you back. I got to make sure all these other women are doing what I say too, you know? Yeah, but we had a problem, SDA, a couple of weeks ago with somebody starting shit. I think it was that Sparkle pussy as well, starting shit saying that you and I were the same people, and that was my clip channel. And then you got on my live showing that, you know, we are not the same people. We don't even sound alike. They were talking about you and Katie's chat. I was like, no, not Betty. Yeah, they did. They tried to come at me, but guess what? It didn't work. It didn't work. I don't care what those people think. You know, I guess that's the difference between me and other people. They give a shit about what people think. I really don't. I come on here to have fun with my friends that I like, and that's it. Okay, so I've been trying to find this Jessie girl. So I'm just going to put in Wade Wilson and see if I can find Jessie. Because this was a brand new call today. And we're going to go through that. New character, all right? They have to have found her. They have to have found this girl. I mean, there's no way you can't have found her. What is this?
I was so happy you texted me today.
It's so fucking cute. I just want to bite your face off.
You don't fucking know I did. I'm glad you texted me. I don't get very many texts from you yet again, like we used to, and today was a...
Look how gross he is.
Shut up. I love you.
I love you.
Because I miss you.
I miss you.
How many people he love? Who do you think he's going to marry? They got to be bringing this chick out sometime. Yeah, not a list. Oh, I'm on a list? Not one time did I say, Nick, about that list. That right. I said Charlie, Mama T, or Karen. Oh, Lord, I'm always on a list. This girl's got to be somewhere.
I like a little bit. They can talk a little
Lord,
shit. Why niggas straight give
no, we don't need that. Go away. That's why I hate doing those at first, because they got that damn copyright music. This is when he attempted to escape jail, I think it was.
Didn't get too far. Thanks for watching NBC2. I'm Peter Bush.
And I'm Kelly Burns. Wilson is accused of 2 brutal murders in Cape Coral almost a year ago to the day. Police say Wilson went on a drug-fueled killing spree, murdering 2 women in 48 hours. Christine Melton on the left and Diane Ruiz closest to me. Tonight, Wilson, along with his cellmate Joseph Katz, are in even more trouble. Reports say they tried to smash through a window and break out of jail. NBC2's Ashley Dyer is live at
That's
the jail
crazy.
right now on Ortez Avenue, showing us how deputies caught the pair.
Wade Wilson is accused of viciously murdering Ruiz and Melton last October. Less than a year later, he faces new charges. Deputies say last night Wilson tried to break out of the jail through a window. Last night, Wade Wilson,
Victoria.
who faces 2 first-degree murder charges, and his cellmate, Joseph Katz, tried to pull a get-out-of-jail-free card.
The window in particular in question, they started to remove some of the weather stripping, okay, and they started to work on that window with a couple of bolts.
You can see the damage in the bottom right corner.
Go to your bed.
Proves that he's not a good person.
Lee County Sheriff Carmine Marcino says the men
I
planned to
think her
use the
daddy's
window
here.
as their escape route. The sheriff calling it a failed attempt from the start.
There was no way to get through that window physically.
Oh, definitely, SDA. You know that.
Furthermore, we have a series of layers after that they would have to penetrate to get out, and that's not happening.
The attempt to flee his prison cell comes almost 1 year exactly after Melton and Ruiz were found dead. Diane's boyfriend can vividly remember.
October 7th was the day he killed her and she became missing.
Jeez.
So I'm not looking forward to that day.
Ruiz was found dead in a field in northwest
Can you
Coral.
please take her on live
Melton was
for me?
found dead inside of her home.
She was
Did
funny
you get the
girl,
creamer?
you know. She
Thank
was
you.
always happy.
I'd love
She
a
was
cup.
just super nice. Yeah, she was a good girl.
Debbie McCabe lived right next to Christine.
Christine was a really, really quiet person. And I could hear beer bottles hitting the garbage.
And was home the night she was murdered.
I didn't see him. I heard him.
After Christine was killed, Debbie installed an alarm system.
I just can't imagine him being out again. They scared me.
As family and friends continue to grieve the loss of Melton and Ruiz, they're relieved to know Wade Wilson will be sleeping right where he woke up, behind bars.
He should be locked away for the rest of his life.
Yes, he should be under this prison.
In addition to the 2 first-degree murder charges that Wilson faces, he and Katz now also face attempt to escape a prison and criminal mischief charges. I'm live in Lee County. Ashley
Those
Meyer,
are the
and
charges. Okay.
Wade Wilson.
Okay, so those are the charges he still has to face because he said on the phone he still had charges to face. Yeah, but this is the thing, SDA. This person's been trying to cause havoc for a long time, you know, for a couple of weeks now. I don't know who this person is. I don't give a damn who this person is. I don't like the person. The person is blocked on my end. It's just, why does this person think that I'm your keeper? Because I'm not. And I don't give a shit where you go, you know. They know that I take up for you and I protect you, vice versa. But, you know, it's just bullshit. Like, I don't need to be tagged in their stupidity. I was sicker than a dog whenever they were doing all this shit. I didn't even know what chat he was in. And I already knew that it was bullshit and that you would never talk about Nick like that or any other survivor for that matter. It's sickening. These people on here are deranged a lot of times and they're Wade Wilson. They just haven't committed the act. Just know that. Just know that that's what it is. Once you start looking at these people as mentally ill, as I do, I mean, I may be mentally ill, but I take my medication and I don't try to start crap with people. And if I have something to say, I say it. I don't give a damn what people think. What are you going to do? Come and eat me? No, you're sure not going to come and kill me. And you're not going to come and fight me. So shut the hell up. I don't give a shit. You don't trigger me. Okay, so I'm trying to see, like, who this, I'm going to find this Jesse. Who's Jesse Murphy? Is that the person? This woman was about to marry him and now she's not. Yeah, what about the man that Diane was going to marry? What about him and his grief of losing the love of his life in the hands of Wade Wilson? What about his other victims, Christine and her life? What about Diana's children? This is ridiculous. Who is this? Jeez. I know she's talked a few times. I don't know who she is, though. This is the one that we just got through going over. So this must just be a new character.
An inmate at the Lee County Jail. To accept this call, press your current balance is $40.60.
This telephone call may be monitored.
Oh, Jesse equals Marie. So we're looking for somebody different. He asked in one of the phone calls if Marie sent her clothes. No, Wendy was sending the clothes. He was on watch for trafficking drugs. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's why he was treated like that. He was on watch for trafficking the drugs. Yep. He trafficked drugs, and this is the girl that was going to marry him.
Because there seems to be a lot of confusion.
She has
and
children too.
You guys post my mugshots from almost 3 years ago, and then most recent one for a probation violation. Like this, all because I brought suits for Wade. Like, and you guys are doubting, like saying shit to me, talking shit about me, and you're glorifying him. Like I don't understand how you guys are gonna call me
this
ugly,
woman
or
bought
call me
the
fat, or
suits.
call me a drug addict, or call me this, or call me fucking that, but yet none of you know anything about me. Not one. And the ones that do, rest assured, I'm just fine. Very successful business owner, great mom, still have my kids. Everything is going.
Then why
great
are
for
you
me.
crazy to
Not
be in love with the
mention,
guy on death row?
my career for what I'm going to do for the rest of my life is getting pretty.
Who's done a double
intense.
homicide?
So, if you guys want to post crap about me,
They're
and
going
say
to.
things, like, go ahead, because at the end of the day, I pay my bills, and none of you do. So, and if anybody talks to Wade, just tell him to go fuck himself. And everybody that's like glorifying him and making these sex traps and saying that he's so this and so that, but yet you hate me. Why?
Right?
Why would it be? Why? Just get over it. I don't know what to say. Keep my name out of it. Keep it in there. I really don't care, but I just wanted to get on there and set this record straight. I'm not Wade Wilson's fiance, nor have I ever claimed to be, nor do I ever want to be. I want nothing to do with him or anything. I went to go hear the truth. I found out the truth. That's all I needed to hear. I don't know anybody else any explanation. So I would appreciate it if you guys would just keep your mouth shut, because not one of you have contacted me.
I don't know.
Anything. Actually, not one. Everybody's talking shit, you keyboard warriors and shit, but have a great day, everybody.
Right. I think she's trying to put herself out there
there seems to be a lot
to make some money, but she had 102,000 people watch, but that's not enough to make actual money. That's not enough. This was on my birthday. What's this?
Hey, everyone. I wanted to give a quick shout out to all of the Wade supporters fighting to save his life worldwide. Everyone is making a huge impact by uncovering all of the inconsistencies in this case, as well as the liars who.
It was a girl that dated him, bought clothes for him for this last trial that he went to, or his sentencing, and has a daughter and a son. And I don't know how long she was with him, but evidently a psychopath. And then she goes live telling people to leave her name out of the people's mouths and leave her alone, when clearly something wrong with you.
Have taken the stand against him, as well as the ones on social media that are relentless in trashing his name.
Yeah, none of us are perfect. Like, I don't claim to be perfect at all. I have my own flaws, but I sure in the hell wouldn't want to be with nobody on death row. And I do have a happy marriage, and maybe that makes me out of the crowd. I'm not liked because I don't have drama in my life. I'm not divorcing my husband. I'm not depressed. I'm not, losing my kids. I'm not sitting here alone. And so that makes me out of the club. Oh, well, I don't give a fuck. I love my life. And I've worked hard to be where I am, and I'm happy about it. Sorry, it doesn't please everybody. Sorry, I'm not a drama queen. The only drama I ever see is on this internet. That's it.
With no evidence behind anything. And no one cares.
Oh, Lord.
What these people on social media.
Whoever that person is, they took the wrong stick or something. I don't know.
So, Wade Wilson. What the fuck? Y'all, I've been keeping up with the jail calls. Are y'all listening to the jail calls?
Yeah.
Because nowhere did I see it come in that he's gay. Now there's a Joey.
Oh, he's gay. What are you talking about, woman? He had a boyfriend before he was with the other Kelly girl that he tried to stab. Do you not know anything about this guy? I don't even know this guy, and I know more than you do. Lord.
To marry Joey?
Good God Almighty.
What? Y'all,
you don't know shit about him.
I see that coming a mile away.
You said you sit there and listen to all of his calls, but evidently you don't know shit about the dude. He had a boyfriend. Kelly said it on her interview. And he also has herpes and hep C.
Like,
Lord.
It just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
Well, evidently you're not doing your research because you're crazy. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Two women. I don't think he gives a fuck because he was like, yeah, I murdered the bitch. I ran over until she looked like spaghetti. Like, he has no remorse for what he did.
No, he doesn't have any remorse. He don't care. His only remorse is that he got in trouble and now he's being treated like the dog that he is. That's it.
And he just killed him for the sake of killing.
Yeah.
And then it's like he has a lot of anger towards women. So
He hates
is it because his mom didn't raise him because they were really young when she got pregnant?
There was no reasoning for him to have anger towards women because his mom didn't raise him. There's millions of people out there that got adopted, had a wonderful family life, and they're not running around killing women, okay?
Pregnant, and his mom was an addict, according to his dad. Like,
correct, Christine.
And partied and did drugs together later in life. Or
this guy was on drugs so much that he didn't even know his own mind. The drugs legitimately took over this guy. And that's his own fault. You know, do the drugs, do the crime, do the time. I feel no remorse for the guy. I do not feel sorry for him. I think he should be under a jail cell. I don't think he should have any phone calls. If I was the warden, I wouldn't give him shit. Nothing.
Just that he just hates women.
He would never get even a Snickers bar. Nothing. Be naked 24/7.
He really is gay and really does love Joey.
Yeah, he was really good to Joey. He talked different to Joey than he talks to women. He is gay. He's bisexual.
Who the fuck is Joey? I want to know what Joey
Well, Joey is a guy that even hit me up on Facebook years ago. He just runs around. He's from Florida. He runs around and he hits people up all over the place. I totally ignored him, but as soon as I saw his picture, I recognized him. But mainly, he's now on the jail kiosk looking for new men every day.
Looks like, because Joey does not sound cute. But I get it. Wade Wilson is a really good-looking guy. He's 6'6".
No, he's not good looking. He's a fucking dork. Tell me if you think Joey, or tell me if you think Wade is a good looking man. Please put a 1 in the chat if you think he is. Put a 2 in the chat if you think he grotesque. Because I'm putting a 2. He makes me grotesque. I can't stand his ass. There is nothing attractive about the guy at all. Nothing.
I give you that. But I'm a prison life.
No, he's not. There's nothing good looking about a guy that's just a big, tall guy and a doofus and all his tattoos. No. You're a prison wife?
I get flack on this app all the time for being fucking stupid, for living in an inmate. And then here all these thousands of women are out here, like, obsessing over and worshiping.
You're such a beautiful girl. Why are you with a guy in prison? Oh my gosh. What is wrong with these women?
This murderer, because he's good looking. No fucking wonder everybody thinks we're stupid. Like, what the fuck are you thinking?
What are you thinking? You're married to an inmate. I don't know.
Maybe not my life. But seriously, what, why? He's gonna die. Like he was sentenced to death. I've seen people on this app like getting his name tattooed on their chest and stuff. And
That was Kristen. Who's in love with him. It's fucking gross.
Free Wade Wilson, he's so sweet. He wears his heart on his
Puke.
bitch. He's fucking lying his ass
He's
off
a
to these
murderer.
people. He's telling, at least there's Mila, there's Internet Kristen, there's Joey, and I think there's one more at least.
No, there's about
I've
10.
listened to, and he's calling them all baby. Like, you can't believe a word that he says. Clearly.
I don't know what's wrong with you. You're a beautiful girl. I don't know why you got to be with a guy that's in prison. I don't know the fantasy of this shit. I don't.
And you can't be left alone with him. He'll kill you. You not think twice about it and that will not care. Like,
What kind of life are you going to have when your man gets out of prison? You can't buy anything together. He can barely get a job. Like, what are you going to have? Dick? That's it? Well, shit, we can get that anywhere. Yeah, this woman says she's married to an inmate. She's an inmate wife. I don't know. She ain't said.
this man is just what's going to happen next. I'm intrigued. And I get the people who are like really fascinated with the true crime and stuff like that. I get it 100%. Like the case is interesting. I'm talking about women who are like worshiping this dude.
She may, I don't know.
He makes jokes and laugh about all the women and that he gets that are like trying to talk to him and adding him on whatever.
It's weird.
JP, whatever he's on. I'm just like, I don't know whose head is screwed up worse, his or yours. I mean,
Well,
maybe.
I don't understand why you're on here talking like this when you are married to an inmate. You just said that you're a wife of an inmate. Who gives you the right to sit here and talk about it? It'd be different if you wasn't married to an inmate yourself, wouldn't it? This is weird. Right? Yeah, she's sitting here talking about women being in love with this guy, but yes, she's married to one in prison. Get it straight.
You're just
Disturbed.
Maybe you're just trying to see what you can get out of him. I don't.
Delusional.
Getting his name tattooed on you, giving him your hard-earned money.
Why ain't you talking about your husband? Do you really want people to know you because of this? You even have tagged murder. Is your husband in there for murder? Oh, fuck.
Like, is Joey not listening to these phone calls and hearing these phone calls?
What is wrong with you? I'm eating me a gummy. Shit. I'm about to lose my mind.
If I was Joey, I'd be paying attention to everything online about my man. Or
how do you know you're okay? Most men in there fuck other men. How do you know your man ain't fucking a man? Huh? What makes you so fucking special? Jesus, I am. What makes you so special, woman? Almost every man's in there fucking another man, whether they're gay or not. Men have way too much testosterone. It's been a proven fact. So the joke's on you. He's probably got a wife in prison, or he's probably a wife to someone. You'll never be told that. Sick.
Telling him to get money off of whoever. But it's like, they don't care. Just because he's Wade Wilson, do they think they're going to get famous?
They make me laugh.
Famous? Are people like...
Are you jealous? You want to go date him or something?
Crazy and want to get, their voice and they want to get the notoriety of...
Is that what you're doing right now? Because you are a prison wife. Okay? Your man's in prison. Why aren't you just talking about your man?
Talking to him on these jail calls? Like, somebody please explain this to me and make it make sense.
What about your jail calls? You pay to talk to your husband.
And I want to know, do y'all think that he really is gay, and he really does?
Is your husband gay? Is that the problem? Are you getting scared that maybe your husband is sucking and pucking, or somebody's sucking and pucking him? Because I think that's really what's going on here.
Of Joey? Is he playing Joey for trying to get commissary when he's got thousands of people who are wanting to
Right?
him stuff? Like, I want to know what you think.
Why do you care so much? Why ain't you talking about your husband? Your husband's in prison. Talk about him. What did he do? You wrote Wade Wilson, murder, prison wife, true crime for you. Okay.
I'm just like dumbfounded. I did not.
You're
see that
dumbfounded.
coming. I'm like, the fuck? Like,
Yeah. What if your man's doing the same thing? You can't guarantee that your man is not.
I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. Anyway,
I'm gonna look into her. Hang on.
Let me know what you think.
I think you're crazy. That's what I think. 18,000 followers. All because, meeting your husband. Okay. Meeting your husband. All right. Fuck is this? Hold on. Wait, you drove to meet your husband? Hold on. Meeting my hubby. Yeah, she's making money off this.
So I just got out of visitation from meeting my husband, and y'all, it could not have been better. It really couldn't have. So I got to visitation first thing, and I went.
Where's Talladega? That's in Florida, right? Oh, Lord.
And I had bought a brand new sports bra. You can't, or a bra without wires, an Ebby bra. And it had a little metal thing, the extender or whatever, and it kept setting off the stupid alarm. So they made me go to the dollar store and buy a sports bra that had nothing on there and
Yeah,
change.
let's see what his
Buzzed over
name
there
is
and
and
buzzed back.
stuff.
So it was like, I guess, a little after 9 when they opened at 8:30 before I got there, and it was 9:15 before I got back. And you go through the metal detectors, how to take care.
She is definitely making money off this content so that she can pay for the kiosk and the phone calls and everything else for the husband she has in prison. This is insane.
Everything off and all that good stuff. And
he's in for distribution and FEB. What the fuck is FEB? Somebody said, what's he in for? When will he be released? Oh, distribution in February, he will be released. Yeah. So distribution, and then in February of, I guess, next year, he will be released.
Then I went in and sat down. I was waiting on him to come in. I didn't even see him walk in at first, and he had the.
One girl said, oh my God, girl, I was in a prison marriage and everything was so good when he was in jail. But when he got out, it was a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing. He's bamboozling you, and look how pretty you are. She writes, thank you. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm giving him the chance to prove himself. I've been with him for 5 years. This isn't new. Oh my gosh. First time seeing him. Some are like that, yes, but not all. So she's protecting him already. Thank you, baby. Just be careful. Did you know him on the outside of prison? It's called jail talk. They are so sweet to you because he wants your money. She goes, some are like that, yes, but not all. Meaning she met him while he was in prison. How long is he in for? February at the latest. She met this dude in prison and married him. Wow. I just found you today and I think you're precious, even though it's not conventional love stories happen differently for everybody. I can't wait to hear more. She says no probation. It's handed down from a judge at sentencing. How long has he been in? 10 years. Oh my gosh. So for he was in 5 years, then she met him, and then she married him, and he gets out anytime between now and February 21st. 10 years behind bars. How did you both get married before meeting? Proxy marriage. Google your magical day. What is a proxy marriage? Why is he in prison? Distribution of meth. Ah, how nice. So he got 10 years for distributing meth. This woman says, been there, done that. My husband just got home. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. I married him while he was in prison, but we have known one another most of our lives. Did you all take any pics at visitation? She says yes. This woman says, my hubby gets out 3/20/25, and we met through a mutual friend. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. This woman says, I missed something. I thought he was getting released. When does he get out? Anytime between now and February 21st. Today's the first time we met in person. What? June 8th of 2024 is the first time she met him in person? No! He must have done some really bad, like had pounds or something like that for him to get 10 years. Oh my goodness. So she met him in, oof. She met him in prison after he had been in for 5 years. Then she married him on like some kind of weird stuff. And then she just met him for the first time. Oof. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh shit, she lives in Missouri with me. Just started following you so I can keep up with when he gets out. Are you from Alabama or he just incarcerated there? So happy you had a good visit. I'm from there and he's from Georgia, but I live in Missouri. Oh my goodness. Another woman writes, my husband is in prison, I understand. Another woman writes, been there, done that. It's frustrating because one hug when you get there and one when you leave, and try to sneak a goodbye kiss. Oh my goodness. Exciting. What's the plan for when he gets out? Probably moving to Atlanta for a year, then back to Missouri. Wow. What? And she has the gall to talk about all these other ladies? How did you meet? First pinned video on my page. We got to go see. Okay, let's listen to this and then oh, sounds good, Raindrop. What video did you put out? Well, this is a woman that married a guy that's been in prison for 10 years, but she's really not legally married to him. And she just met him on June 8th, 2024. And he's supposed to be getting out in February. He's in prison in Alabama for distribution of meth. Okay? Yeah. And she was talking about how crazy the women are that like Wade. But yet here we are with her and no different.
On his face, y'all. And I mean, he looks just like his pictures, so I thought he was really handsome. He's just fidgety. His demeanor is not what I thought it was, which is not a deal breaker. It just, he's usually also calm, cool, and collected, and he could.
Oh my God! So it means they wasn't in the proximity of each other when it happened. So she actually married him, even though she wasn't able to marry him in the jail. So like she was somewhere else and he was in prison and then they got married. Oh my goodness. What in the F?
Could not sit still. And I was like, oh my God, you are so fidgety.
He's probably back on meth. Do you realize that? They have a lot of drugs in prison. And now you're supporting the habit. What do you think fidgeting means? What the fuck? Yeah, I would never want to be with a guy that's been on meth. I've been with 2 of them, didn't know it, and no thank you.
I'm trying to sit still. But he was like, get your ass over here. And so I went over and gave him a hug, and he, gave me, a kiss. And he reached over and he kept kissing me several times. Every time the guards would look, he leaned over, and we got fussed at one time because he leaned forward and put his forehead on my forehead because we were sitting.
This is so romantic, everybody. Just think of how romantic this is. She met her husband for the first time, married him from a different state. I guess she was in Missouri, he was in Alabama, and they got married. And he damn sure was on meth when he came to see her because he was fidgeting everywhere.
And so I was sitting, like, it was good, I don't know, 2 feet apart. So you almost couldn't hear each other. I had to sit on the edge of my seat, and he sat on the edge of his seat, and we would lean forward. My back is killing me after leaning forward for that long. And we talked about so many things, and it really felt like it had only been 2 hours, but it was the whole day. And I had told him, don't you dare.
She has a rude awakening when he gets out of prison. And if he's still doing those drugs, which means he is sucking and fucking, and not only that, but he's addicted to those drugs, boy, her life is going to be a living fucking nightmare.
Or stick your tongue down my throat because I'm not having my first kiss with my husband being in front of these weird ass guards. But most of the people got up and left, like when we stopped 15 minutes early, or left. And I was like, I'm not leaving until they make me leave. So it was pretty much just us and like maybe 2 other couples in there.
I hope I make you all like your life better. I sure love my life.
And he laid one on me, y'all. And he's like, just a little one. And but yeah, he's a doll baby. And he's already called me. He's like,
so is it a legal marriage then? Not that, Christine, did you look it up and see if it's legal? Like if they legally got married, like she legally married this guy without ever meeting him and seeing him in person? She legally married this guy. Oof. No.
Happy. And he's like, because I'm really happy. And I was like, no, I'm happy. So it went really good. I'm really excited. And
it always does, honey.
And going back Monday. And he was complaining about how the visitation. He was like, what you need from me, you need affection from me. And he's like, and you're right in front of me. I can't give it to you, And
so she don't get conjugal visits being his wife? Can somebody look that up for me? Whether or not they're legally married and why he don't get conjugal visits, because I heard that if you're married, you can get conjugal visits and you can get like a whole weekend and stuff right there on the prison thing. I've seen it on TV where the women get all their stuff ready and everything, and they stay in this little house on the prison and they spend the weekend together.
Said without these freaking guards, and I told
it's like it has a kitchenette, a living room, a bathroom, and a bedroom, and they get to spend all their time. They get to cook, They get to spend all their time together and all that. Like, yeah. Can somebody look that, SDN, can you look that up for me about the proximity marriage?
Told him, I said, one of the guards was chilling in his chair, and I was like, "You look bored." And he said, "Oh, I'm just tired." And I said, "Yeah, because you're almost like running a daycare today." And I said, "You're a big freaking cock blocker. That's what you are." And he
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say about this. Do you really think she went up to the guard and said that he was a cock blocker? Do you really believe this? Oh my God. I don't believe it. I believe she was too scared. First time ever being out of prison. Ever. And she gonna go up to a guard and tell him he's a cock blocker? I just don't put a 1 in the chat if you believe this woman on this, or put a 2 if you don't believe her. I don't believe her.
I mean, yep. And I said, "Well, I'm going to return the favor. I'm going to follow you home, and I'm going to cock block you the same you've been doing me all day." And we laughed. But
I think that's a complete and utter fucking lie, that you had a delusion in your mind. You had that conversation with a guard. Because that's your first time ever at a prison. Your first time ever meeting your so-called husband, who was still on meth. That's why he can't sit still. And you're telling a guard that he's cock blocking? I don't believe you. I believe you as Mink, sitting there scared to death and like, I love you too. I love you so much. Oh, yeah. No, I don't believe you said shit. Well, I'm going to have to look it up, because I'm going to see what this proximity means.
Anyway,
you're a liar, just like your husband.
Went really good. It was still kind of awkward, because when you're on your first date with somebody, you have your first date. They
that's your first date. I can't.
You can get physical with them and touch them and do all the things, and so you
all
can
the
connect with them a little bit more. We couldn't do that, so it still felt really disconnected. But he's my best friend. We talk about everything. So
this is the thing. You're in love with the person that's in love, or the person that's in prison. You do not know this man at all. At all. You've hugged him one time and kissed him a few times. You do not know this man. You do not know what makes him angry, what makes him happy, what caused him to do drugs. If he's still using drugs, which I would say if he was fidgety, he's still using drugs. You don't know this man.
Anyway, I'm going to eat with my brother. He just pulled in, so I'll go live later. I don't know what time. It just depends on what time I get done with my brother. But
and you're making money off of being the wife of an inmate so that you can pay for all the shit.
I promised y'all a video by 3:30, so I wanted to get this up and posted and let y'all know that it went really well. And
I think you're a beautiful girl, and I wish nothing but happiness for you. But I think you're living in a delusional world. And the reason I think this, honey, is because I've been with men just like what you've been with. And yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't. And you're too beautiful to be worrying about somebody in fucking prison that does drugs. I don't even think you do drugs. How in the fuck would you and him match?
I just couldn't be more happy. So I love you. Hey, y'all.
I don't know. I'm going back to the pinned. Where's the fucking pinned? Okay, here it is. This is how they got married. The pinned post. Where the fuck is the pinned post? Visitation day 2. Catch prison wife. Gated community. Which one is it? I guess it's this first one. Oh, Lord. Hey, Dark Angel. Oh, Lord. Flying to see my hubby in prison for the second time ever. Some person over here said, did this for 10.5 years. Wish I could say it was worth it. He came out worse than when he went in. I do wish you the best. Wow. This guy replies and says, hell, he is one lucky man. I'm not even in prison and can't locate someone that dedicated. No shit. How you doing, Dark Angel? A beautiful woman, and I don't know what in the world. I can't play it. All I can do is. They said, did you get lip injections? She said, yes, ma'am. I'm doing great. I'm just going into these prison wives. This woman supposedly married him proximity or something. I don't even know what the hell that means. And he was in for 5 years. She met him. Then she married him. And she just now met him in June 8th. And he's supposed to be out in February. And he was a distributor of meth.
No, that I did 3 months in federal prison on a credit card charge. And do you want to know what it's like being raided by the FBI and the U.S. Marshals? Because I can tell you all about it. Okay, so
Wow. Okay, so she has her own problems. Did she just say she got raided by the FBI?
For reference, I was married for 25 years to a man who was my boss. He was a paramedic, so was I. He ran the ambulance district for 38 years, and I worked for him for 20. He also was assistant chief of police, and prior to meeting me and being with me, he was with another lady who worked there who was older than me and older than him. He was 15 years older than me. She was older than him. He was with her for like 13 years, and he ended things with her and ended up with me. So she was just a bitter old bitch. I mean, honestly. So she had embezzled a lot of money in 2010, and they kind of worked out a little bit of a deal with her. Hey, you pay back some of this money, and you get to keep your job. Blah, 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 whatever. 2013, I got a credit card out of my husband's wallet to go shopping. Realized 2 weeks later that it was the ambulance district's credit card. It had his name on it.
What do you mean you realized? It would have said it right on there that it was ambulance business card. I don't believe her story. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't believe her story. Put a 1 if you believe her story. I don't believe it off the get-go. Sorry.
He was the boss, and we paid that bill back. And we were honest with all the employees, showed them, the canceled check where everything was done and paid, all that good stuff. Around 2016, the bitter bitch, the way I understand it, called the highway patrol and told them that she stole money, but that my husband made her do it, and that he was paying himself for hours that he wasn't working.
I believe that.
They did a forensic audit into the ambulance district. We thought that they had left, and we were told that they were didn't find anything and went home. So December 15th of 2017, my husband gets up to take our 15-year-old and her best friend to school. And then around 7:30 in the morning, I don't know how long it was after he left because I was asleep. Around 7:30 in the morning.
Can you all hear me? Can you hear me okay? I'm going to start watching this lady and see how her life turns out since he's getting ready to get out in a few months. From anywhere from now till February, I'm going to watch her little love story here. But it seems like she got in trouble with the federal. But can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I need to know if you can hear me. I'm going to go through this woman's stuff and see what all's going on, because this is evidently, she got in trouble with federal stuff. And you can hear me okay? Are you enjoying this, or do I need to just click off and let you guys go to whoever else is live? Because we only have 7 people. I only got 7 people that like me. 8 people. And I'm happy about all my 8 people, but I don't want to be boring you or anything else, you know. I don't want to bore you. I'm just researching this lady right now as to like why she fell in love with the prisoner and stuff like that. This is making more sense now because she got in trouble with the feds with her marriage before. So that kind of put her towards the prison system, because I think he went to prison.
My 19-year-old comes and wakes me up to tell me that there's a federal agent at the door.
I'm not going to watch anyone else. No one in. I'm sub to this live right now. You're so funny.
And she takes my cell phone and immediately starts calling my husband to tell him what's up while I'm getting dressed. Well, then they bombard the room. Warrant, warrant, warrant. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. They've got the helmets on, the bulletproof.
Damn, she got a SWAT. She got an FBI SWAT. That's what she got. Federal SWAT. Just like P. Diddy.
Vests, big guns, not the little pistols. They were big guns. I don't know what they were. But just like you see in the movies, bitch. That's exactly what it was like. And I was like, holy shit. Like
Military grade shit.
I wasn't really worried about anything because I was just a paramedic. But I was a drug addict and buying people's prescription meds. So
Oh, shit. And she was a drug addict. No wonder she kind of contorted herself to a drug addict. That's not good. I hope that she quit doing drugs, but now she's going to have to worry about a drug addict when he gets out. Oh, no. Girl, you're about to ruin your whole life. Oh, I wish I could tell you.
That's where my brain was. But
buying illegal pills, that can put you in federal prison as well. Ugh.
No, was that when my ex was coming home, he got up to the come up the county road to our gravel drive, and there was a Bearcat blocking the driveway. They blasted out the back window of his truck with a beanbag.
Wow. They shot at him. So this story's not making any sense. She says he drove down the road and pulled in. They wouldn't have shot at him for that. It's more like he got in the car to drive off and they shot at him. Because they wouldn't just shoot at you as soon as you come in. There could be a baby or anything in that car.
Pulled him out of the truck, threw him down face first to the pavement, and arrested him. So, and then put him in the car.
This is where she got to where she started meeting people in prison, because I'm telling you, her husband went to prison.
And drove him down and made him watch all this going on. So they pull me out into the hallway, like stark ass naked almost. I'm standing at one end of the hallway. My 19-year-old's at the other end of the hallway looking at me. We're looking at each other, and she's like this, with just crying, that little lip quivering. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I walk outside and I see that his truck's not there. And I'm like, where's his truck? And they're like, oh, it's.
What's wrong, SDA? I'm done with YouTube being accused of lies. I'm 53 years old. Don't need this shit. Need to take care of myself. Be a clip channel for what? Nothing but bullshit. What's wrong, SDA? The FBI got people from doing bad things 2 weeks ago. I mean, really bad things. Well, praise the Lord, you did. I'm glad you took them down, Dark Angel. I don't know why. What's going on, SDA? You said you put something out. Hey, Fugitive, how are you? You said you put something out, and then now you're saying you're tired of being accused of lies. Honey, that happened like a day or two ago. That happened like a day or two ago that they tagged me and tried to tag you. And you said you don't go in Bird's room anymore. They're just trying to start shit. It's just, you got to know that it's just a shit starter. Don't even worry about what these people say. The FBI got people from doing bad things 2 weeks ago. I mean, really bad things. I meant the FBI. You mean you got people in trouble with the FBI? Oh goodness, fugitive! I'm glad you're on your road to recovery. Sore throats suck. Can you write again what you meant, Dark Angel? Because I can't understand what you mean. All right, so this is the story. This is the story about a woman that she's telling how her husband went to prison or whatever, how she got raided like P. Diddy from the feds. And then now she is married to a guy that was distributing methamphetamines. He had been in prison for 5 years. Then she proximity married him, and she just met him in June. And then he's supposed to be out in February. So she's been doing this for like 5 years. And then she was Victoria. And she was talking about Wade Wilson and how all these women are crazy for doing what they're doing. But yet she's doing the same damn thing. It's just the guy didn't kill someone, but who say he won't kill someone, you know? Yeah, she's just looking at me. Are you wanting to go outside? Yeah. Hang on just a second. Come here. Come here, Mama. Come here. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. I don't know if can you see her. Say hi. Say hi. My baby girl. My baby girl. My baby girl. Yes, it is my baby girl. Say hi. You say hi. You say hi. You say hi, pretty girl. You say hi. Say hi. Say I love you. You say I love you. Huh? You say I love you, girls. Say the girls, the girls, the girls. You say I love you. All right. Go outside and go potty or go be with daddy. We'll do one or the other. Go. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, you just have to rewrite it, Dark Angel, because I didn't understand what you said, honey, and I don't want to misread what you're actually trying to say to me. All right, so that's the story of this girl, and now I'm on her trail, and I want to see how it works out for her since she's only met him, well, so far now 2 times, and he's fidgety all over the place and everything, which means he's still on the medication. And yeah, and she does this TikTok, and she lives in Missouri where I'm at, but she does this TikTok to probably pay for all of the calls and the kiosk and everything else. So she's telling about what got her into this journey of wanting prisoners.
It's up on the county road, and I was like, are you kidding me? You couldn't even let the man pull down on his fucking driveway. You know, you had to rest him up there on the fucking county road. And she was like, I mean, we waited until he dropped
Here's
his
my,
daughter off,
hang
and
on.
we didn't do it in the middle of town. And I was like,
hang on. Here's my email. So just one wrong thing can end you up on a different road than you normally would be on. And that's what happened to this girl. And now she's got herself entwined with a guy that's been in prison almost 10 years. Well, been in prison 10 years. And supposedly proximity married to him. I don't know what that means yet. And dealing with all of that. And she's got lip injections, she said.
oh, well, aren't you just the nicest thing ever? Like, I was such a little smart ass, and I was like, why are you...
Something to do with children or something? A rapist?
Why am I fucking being arrested? What did I do? And she's like, we'll talk about it. And I was like, where's the bitch? Where's the bitch? Because she stole money. Where the fuck is she? You just need to worry about yourself. And I was like, what the fuck ever. And I was
It looks like she has
this-
Invisaligns in as well. She's very into what she looks like, which is a good thing. And it seems like she loves herself, but not enough, because once her husband went to prison, then she sought out men that's in prison. Yeah, you can tell she has it. You can tell she has it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's necessary.
Which is fine if that's what somebody wants to do. I don't shame people for, getting boob jobs or getting lip injections or, getting tattoos or anything like that. It's fine. Whatever makes you happy when you look in the mirror, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters.
Like, what the fuck you got a whole fucking SWAT team for? And go.
Because it's federal, what you people were doing. You were stealing from an ambulance company for 20 some years. That's a federal offense, woman.
Guns, like, seriously, why was that necessary? They're like, well, we need this law enforcement. There was guns in the house, so it's for our protection. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you think a cop is going to kill all you cops? All you had to do was make a fucking phone call and been like, hey, come in.
Not only that, but her husband was the sheriff of police. Was the sheriff. So, yeah, they're coming in hard as a SWAT, FBI SWAT, military grade, because he's a sheriff and runs the ambulance. Yeah, they're coming in hot and heavy. I've yet to see the positive of plastic surgery or injections. Everyone years later look unrecognizable. I can't say nothing. I had my breasts done 27 years ago, and I had them done so that I wouldn't look like a boy. Other than that, I haven't had nothing done to my face except my microbladed eyebrows. I had a tattoo eyeliner, top and bottom, and lip liner tattooed because of the fact that my husband at the time in 2009 would not let me wear makeup. Yeah, when they start messing with their face, that's when it gets to be a problem, because then they want to go back under the knife and they want to keep messing with their face because they're never going to be happy with their face, I don't think. Anytime somebody redoes their face or they get those Botox injections, and you see so many horror stories where it makes this one dent in, it makes this one bigger. Like, I don't understand it at all. I don't have no eyebrows. Well, I do, but not very much. Yeah, I had them microbladed so that because I got pretty decent eyebrows, but over here, I'm missing eyebrows for some reason. But the microbladed didn't stay as long as like the eyeliner, top and bottom. The top and bottom eyeliner has been the only thing that stayed, because even you can barely see my lip liner, and yeah, my eyebrows are really not microbladed anymore. I don't even cut them anymore or anything. I just let them grow. When they are usually the only one who sees the flaws, no one else ever notices. Exactly. And then you get you can really mess your whole life up by being under the knife and trying to change your appearance. Sometimes those women, their lips get real big like that, and just some bad, you see all these women getting BBLs and now they regret it because they're still not happy. That's because they're not going to be happy. Like when I got my boob job done, I wore covered up clothes and stuff. I didn't even wear anything for 2 years to show my cleavage, because once I got them, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to show my cleavage. And that was the reason I got them, so I could have cleavage and breast and look like a woman. And yeah, I was about 30 before I ever started showing just the cleavage part of my breast. I was so embarrassed. They don't realize it. It wouldn't bother me either, Markella. Plus, they got that stuff now like I have, and they're built like hairs, and then you just put it on like this, and then you got eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why that not having eyebrows made me laugh. Probably because my dumbass sometimes have cut mine off on an accident. and you're like that. Not that, Christine, you laugh at the craziest shit. That's why I love you. Someone said that was Katie chat. I'm not always listening to what's going on I clipped Katie too. What? Someone said what? We got like evil and evilness in us, and we laugh about. Like I laugh when someone falls down and shit. I don't know why. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna hurt them. It just, I don't know. I laugh about it. It's just fucking funny. I don't know. But it was different though. Like if my kids fell down, I was scared and I was making sure that they were okay. You know, it's different when my kids would fall down or my grandbabies now, than if somebody, my friend or just somebody I saw break and bust their ass, So you was over in Katie's. What happened? Someone said that that was Katie's chat. Yeah, I bet it was because it had the little pink bird on it and stuff, and that's what she has. It looked like Katie's chat. Yeah, it looked like Katie's chat to me. I don't know.
Questions and we'd have been there, but whatever. You do things your way, apparently. They had been like, I had self-tan, sorry. They had been like,
honey, when you use self-tanning, at least put gloves on. Yes, put gloves on.
surveillancing, whatever the word is, watching us. They had been watching.
Yeah, they've been surveillanced. Yeah, you've been surveillanced, and they've been watching you guys for a while.
Us and watching the house. And so anyway, they took us in two separate vehicles because they didn't want us to communicate. Took us to a county.
Why are you so do you want to come up and chat about it, SDA? You need to come up here and chat about this because you don't need to be so oppressed about these people. Who gives a crap about these people? How do I even do this? Oh, invite. They have a whole thing now where you can invite. You don't have the thing up there no more. Look, I can invite just like that. Come up here and talk to me. Let's have a girl conversation. Come up here. Spill your guts, girl. Let's get it out of your system. And I only told you because I'm sick of being tagged in this stupid shit, to be honest with you. I'm sick of it. I'm done. Yes, you are in the mood. That's why you're in here talking about it. Get up here and let's talk it over. Let's see what's going on. What room you was in, what was going on. Because this sparkle pussy just starts shit all over the place. I don't like the person. They're blocked. I don't give a shit if they said you jumped off a fucking building. I would know whether you jumped off a building, Like, you're my friend. They're just starting shit. That's all they're doing. Just come up here and let's talk about it. That's what this is for. What better place to talk about it than you two? We need to get it out of your system or you're just going to be upset. You're going to stay upset. So just come up and talk about it. That's right. She is in the mood. She's in here talking about it. If I went and got on the phone with her right now, she'd be telling me what have, who to, what to. That's why I said come up here and just let's get it out. Get it out in the open and let people know how you feel because, you can't sit there and hide. I don't give a shit what they are. Get up here and tell them. Stand your ground just like I stand my ground and tell them what you feel. And how you feel about it and what they said because it's fucking rude. Saying that, you're into, Nicolina's person that hurt her and shit. And that your channel is supposed to be an X channel. That's Alan Krebs. Come up here and tell the pedophile what you think about him. He's in the chat. He's in the damn bushes. Motherfucker's so creepy. He stalks me everywhere. I can always count on that bastard to be here. Always. Come on. We'll shut off the camera and we'll talk. I don't know. Come up here. Come up here and let's get it talked out. Let's go over it together, see what room you was in. Let's do this. You're going to go live anyway tonight. Get up here so that you can get the nerves out. I'm giving you an outlet. Yeah, come up and talk about your Discord woos. Get up here and talk about it. Nobody's even here. Who gives a fuck about what anybody thinks on this platform? Who cares? Get up here and say what you feel about it. What do you think about the person trying to start stupid shit? Instead of being pissed off in the comments, get up here and say it. Show these motherfuckers that you're not afraid. You took what down? Why would you put a video up and then take a video down? Put it back up and show your true feelings. These people are going to think they can walk all over you until you start showing them that they can't. Who cares if they're a clip channel? I don't give a fuck. They can clip this. Fuck off. Clip it. Jeez. Yeah, so get up here and talk to me, your friend of 8 years now, and we'll chat about it. Get it off your chest. I mean, if we were just on FaceTime right now, you'd be chatting about it. Why be afraid of anybody on this fucking platform? Why be afraid to say your feelings, you know? Right. I mean, just say how you feel. They're not going to fucking eat you. They're not going to fucking kill you. They're not going to fight you. They're not going to do anything. One time your name was already in their mouth of someone harassing you or something. If you remember, Katie read off your name. Like, well, you pissed off? Get up here and talk about it. The best thing to do is talk about it, honey. What you think about the situation, how you feel about the situation, because ever since then, which was an hour ago, it's been a problem for you. We need to talk about it. Excuse me. And don't give a shit what these people think. That's the thing, is once you don't give a shit, only the people that can stand beside you are people that don't take shit off people, and they don't give a shit. Other than that, all these other motherfuckers run around like followers, and they got to do what everybody tells, what their person tells them to do. I'm not nobody's keeper. No, you don't. That's the thing. You need to stand up for your fucking self. If they knew how fucking mean you really was, we wouldn't be having this talk right now. They don't see you go live. They don't hear your mouth. They don't hear your voice. Therefore, they think that you're a pushover. Well, you're not. You're not a pushover. What trouble can you get into? Telling the truth? I say it all the time. If I don't like somebody, you all know that you're going to come to my room and hear it. I'm going to say it. But you're not done because you haven't gotten it out your system. You need to tell these people to their own fucking face of that you would never do that. Yeah, I never talk about other people. I don't know. I talk about you to your face, or, I'll make a video inviting you to come up or whatever, but I ain't going to talk about you. What do you need time for? Time to get madder and madder and madder. The longer that you wait, the more that it's going to eat you inside. Why can't you just, who are you afraid of? You know I'm always going to take up for you. Ain't nobody going to do anything. Trust and believe. These people on here, most of them are fucking delusional. They don't even live in the real fucking world out here. Jeez. I got blocked by someone just because of the chats that I do go in. That's what I'm saying. People are crazy. I'm getting triggered again with my own personal BS. All right. That's what do you mean? You're just like me, except you're not saying it. That's why you and I are such good friends, because we both will say it. You know, we don't let people walk all over us. And in person, you ain't letting nobody walk all over you. And now you're afraid of fucking YouTube? Fuck that. Markella gonna trigger you. Markella. Markella's like, fuck you if you don't want me in your chat. But how immature is it that you get blocked because you go to other people's chats? There's 50 million people on this platform. How fucking fucked up is it that you just come in somebody's chat and they just fucking block you because of the fact you've been in someone else's chat? We're not in fucking high school or college. Fuck's sakes. I go wherever the hell I want to. It's just I don't like a lot of people. Sorry, not sorry. All right, well, if you're not coming up and talking, I'm not going to waste my time and try to get you to stand up for yourself, because you need to start standing up for yourself, or these motherfuckers will walk all over you, just like you already know. I stood up for myself. I still stand up for myself, and I stand beside myself. All right, back to the SWAT.
Jail, where they interviewed us for several hours, and I'm like, I don't even fucking know anything.
Interrogation.
What are you talking about? And they're like, well, we come across, we don't really want you. He's the big fish, you're the little fish. Like, he's been clearly, you know, we come across where you stole this money. And I'm like, I didn't steal any money. Like, we paid that back. It was a mistake. I didn't use the credit card with intent.
I still think she used the credit card with intent. Hey, my ninja.
And they're like, it doesn't matter. You could rob a bank of 10 grand and take all the money back, but you still rob the bank.
That's right. You still rob the bank. Yep. You got to learn that. Don't matter if you give it back or not, because you're going to pay it back in restitution anyway.
I was like, okay.
One way or another, you're going to pay it back. But you're still going to go to jail or prison for the shit. So don't steal. Okay? Don't kill. Don't steal, don't kill, don't drink and drive. Don't grape someone or touch someone inappropriately. Don't have a high-speed chase with a cop. Do not rob anybody. And I think you'll stay out of prison. Yeah. SDA needs coffee. Markella says, after for all you haters out there watching, just know I changed my profile pic and that's me. So there. But I'm sure I will get bashed for that too. Well, they can all F off. We don't give a damn what they think. Matter of fact, you're more beautiful than most of the women on here, and that pisses them off. Let them be pissed off. They don't. Until you love yourself, you ain't going to stand up, fight for yourself, and you ain't going to be happy with what you look like. And I don't give a shit how much plastic surgery you get or nothing else. If you ain't happy, you ain't ever going to be happy. You got to make yourself happy and protrude it out to the world and stand 10 toes down on your feelings and stand up for yourself, because ain't no motherfucker going to take up for you out here in the streets. You are out here alone, and if you get in a fight or you say stuff, you gotta go with it. You gotta take up for yourself. Coffee fixes everything. That's what I'm drinking. Wakes me up in the morning and puts me to sleep at night. There you go. And I'm 56 years old with no plastic surgeries. There you go. Hey, Vince, how are you? See, that's the thing. People got to love themselves. This whole platform is filled with so many people that hate themselves, that they hate on other people because they hate themselves. It's very apparent. And more women, This is the thing. Most women get plastic surgery, facial surgery, Botox, and everything else for other women, because other women are the ones that's really going to look at them, not men. Men could give a fuck less, to be honest with you. They really couldn't give a fuck less. They just want you to dress up sometimes when you go out. But no, most men don't give a fuck what you look like that. It's women that we try to impress. That sounds fucked up, but it's so true. People know me. I would never, ever put down a survivor or listen. Get up here and say it. Christine, just do what you were told. Thank you. I don't know what that means. Don't boss me, vids. Okay. Oh, it's Ray. Oh, I see you, Ray. Oh, all I saw was my ninja. Oh, shit. I need my glasses. Myadol fixes everything. You got to get the complete Myadol. That way it fixes everything, Vids. You got the oldest Myadol. You got the first Myadol they ever made. You got to up your Myadol to Myadol complete, honey. I won't even buy Myadol because Myadol complete makes everything go away. The slander. Just like this delusional world we live in. You sponsored, yeah, but it's not working because the one you need to sponsor is the one that actually works, honey. It actually works. That one is the first one. That one just clears up a little bit of bloating and a little bit of headache. The other one does it all, baby. And how come if you're sponsored, you're sponsoring the old damn product? You know for a fact that I get sponsored and I do promotions and I model for products. So you can't fight me on this one. You are not sponsored. They would not sponsor you with the lowest thing that they probably don't even sell that much of anymore. Vids, the complete, let me tell you something. As a woman, okay, as a woman that buys Myadol, okay, the complete does everything. Now, I don't even have my damn glasses. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. I'll play some tunes while you sit here and talk to yourselves. Twiddle your thumbs, because I'm going to prove a point to Mr. Vids here. We're live, darn it. We are live. You cannot be stripping over here. Hang on just a minute. I'm going to get my glasses.
Stand tall, stand free. Be who you wanna be. No need to imitate. Let your heart create. Dream big, dream true. Only you can do you. Break free from the mold. Let your story unfold. Original like me. That's the way to be. Find your own melody. Feel the harmony. Thoughts wild and free. Write your own poetry. No need to borrow light. Shine with all your might. Original like me. That's the way to be. Find your own melody. Feel the harmony. Thoughts wild and free. Write your own poetry. No need to borrow light. Shine with all your might.
I'm so excited. Melody. That's a cool song of mine. I'm so excited. my, what do you call that? My water, son of a bitch, water restenosis, I don't know, just came in. Hang on. It's going to take about 10 minutes if everything goes all right for hubby to put it in, but let me show you what I got. Because I want to drink water, but I don't want to drink that nasty ass water that I had that's been making my tummy hurt. So let me show you this one. This is what we just got it in today. Okay, so it's called an 8-stage tankless reverse osmosis system, NSF certified TDS reduction 500 GPD RO water filter system under sink reverse osmosis water filtration system for the home, kitchen, apartment. It was $194, and then you get a $25 off, and you get all of these little things that go in here, and it filters through 8 times, and then this little thing comes with it that my husband just has to pop out that hole, and it filters 8 different systems and stuff like that. TDS removal rate 96.9% heavy metal reduction rate, and then you can do it and see it goes to 15 or 4. And look how slim it is, and it's tankless, so it doesn't get mold. You head for dinner, and you have a great night. Thank you for my thumbs up. Don't be shady. Give this lovely lady a thumbs up. So anyway, this is so that I can drink my water and not have to buy water bottles and all that crap. So I went ahead and just bought this, and then once a year, 2 filters need to be changed, and twice, and every 2 years, 1 filter needs to be changed. So yeah, that's what I got. And then I got this rug coming. Oh, I want to show you my rug coming. It'll be here tomorrow. It's going in my kitchen. It's like a hobo vintage type of rug, and I got a 5x7, and it's like a whole vibe. It kind of feels like a blanket. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is gorgeous. And it's got the stuff to stick on the floors, so you don't slide around, but I'm still gonna get other things, that you put on the back of it so it doesn't slide, and it's just gonna be perfect. Then I'm going to do probably the leaves or maple leaves up above my cabinet. And then I'm going to put some strips of tape or strips of light right there so that comes down. And then I'm going to put strips of light around this room, my bedroom, and my dining room. So I'm just kind of remodeling different things and doing different things. But every one of these that I looked at was from $50 to $109 because they're kind of like the hobo experience or whatever. Yeah, I think it will be super cute in my kitchen because my kitchen is going to be where my stove and my refrigerator and everything is. Since I have white ceramic tile, which I absolutely hate, I would never have gotten that. I need something to keep it cleaner and not just those little 3 mats. We tried that for like a year and it did not work out. So this being 5x7, this is going to clear everything, and then it's going to even come out a little bit away from the kitchen. I think it's going to look fairly nice. And then once I get the other stuff done, it'll really come together, and I think it'll be really pretty. I'm thinking about getting this same rug it's an anti-slip, no shedding, stain resistant. It's like one of those things that when you drop water on it, it beads up. So you can take that water right off. No shedding, which is really good because normally when you vacuum any kind of rugs, they shed. Anti-slip, so you ain't going to fall and bust your butt. And kids and pets friendly, which I've got a little mutt, I call her, my little best friend. But I think it's pretty, and I think it's going to correlate with I'm doing my kitchen in the autumn colors because I love fall. And I used to do my living room and stuff in those colors, but I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing it in my kitchen and my dining room. But anyways, I'm going to have fantastic water. I'll have to tell you all about it and let you guys all see. I also made a wish list for Victoria and I. If some of you do not like to, you know, pay anything on here or pay anything on Cash App, but you want to give Victoria or I something, I made a wish list because Victoria is super special. So I'm going to link it down below my wish list. But mainly my stuff was just hardly nothing. Hers is like a little bed and little treats and, you know, maybe a little bit of clothing, what size she wears, you know, blah, 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 that type of thing. Now, Vid's left, but Might All Complete, it does cramps, bloating, fatigue, headache, and backache. I could have said all that, but you know what I'm saying. I have 3 fur rugs. And I have a sectional couch. But I had to get rid of the fur rugs because Victoria would try to pee on them. Now, if she pees on these rugs, it beads up. It doesn't go down into it. Because I bought that really expensive rug, and it's made out of real wool and stuff. And I bought that, and now I can see when she tries. Yeah, I don't have one in fur. I have one in leather. I absolutely hate it. I think next year we're planning on definitely getting new furniture because I absolutely cannot stand it. We don't even sit in the living room because we hate it. It's cold. It may be a nice one and, you know, like have a recliner that reclines and all that stuff. And you do it by a button and it's real nice, but who wants to sit on cold ass leather? And it just doesn't feel good. We hate it, both of us. So he stays in his office in the bedroom, and then I stay in my office in an actual leather chair that's not cold. I thought about getting a cover, but I don't know what kind of cover I would get because the way that my sectional is, it's different. It's not like the boxed ones and stuff like that. You know, it's got the bigger thing because it's leather and stuff too, but it's just bigger. And the way that it comes out, it just goes like this. It just goes around like that. But there's 2 pieces or 3. I think there's 3 pieces. I think it's 1 piece, 1 piece, 1 piece. So it would need 3 different things, but I don't know. Had leather couch with recliners on it. Always got my legs stuck to it. When I'd move, couldn't stand up. Yeah, your legs stick to the leather. It's gross. Like I said, we haven't sat on it. I didn't even sit on it in my other house. It's just brand new. And I'll probably end up selling it and then getting me something that, you know, I really like and stuff like that. I know some of the things I've been looking at. One's a really big, oversized, like, love seat, but it comes out like a bed. And then it's got different, you know, you can plug in your phones. You can have, like, your drinks beside you. And it's like a certain cushion type thing that, you know, it's like memory foam type stuff. And, yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so back to the girl and her story of what happened, because I'm interested now. I'm intrigued. She's getting swatted. She's in interrogation right now.
And they're like, but we don't want you. We want him. He's the dirty cop. He's the one abusing his power. He's the one making us look bad. Blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, I don't see that. That's
so mind you, he's a sheriff and he runs the ambulance department. Oof.
How I see things. He's not been taking money. He's not. I don't know about anything. And they're like, well, if you just answer some questions, like, we'll make your charge go bye-bye. And I was like, no, I have nothing to say. That's my husband. I have nothing to say, so charge me. So they did.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
No, that's... Hold on. That's your first mistake, baby. When they said, we don't want you, we want him, you need to do this or that so that you don't be charged, definitely do it because, look, you're divorced right now. See, it normally don't work when your husband actually goes to prison and then you meet another prison guy and marry him. Okay? Yeah, it doesn't work like that. So why didn't you just let him have all the charges? That's crazy. You wasn't going to stay with him. You guys probably got divorced as soon as he got sentenced. That's why he was able to marry the other guy. Lord, what is going on?
Which was stupid of me because I couldn't have offered them information anyway. In hindsight 2020, had I known what was going to happen.
Right. You couldn't answer any of their questions because you wasn't part of it. And that's why I said you should have just done it and said, okay, yeah, put me on.
I would have answered some questions because I really didn't know anything to tell them anyway.
That's what I'm saying. You could have just, they didn't want you. That's like that guy that moved in my house that was a roommate and was selling shrooms, or not selling, but growing shrooms in the bedroom. I knew nothing about it. SWAT team shows up. They get out $50,000 worth of shrooms and then tell me they've been watching ever since he moved in. And I was the only one that would tell on him. Because I got a butcher knife and I made him sit down as soon as he came in. And I said, I will cut your throat to have a reason to go to prison. I will not go to prison because you're making, growing shrooms in my house. You've only been here 2 weeks. I will not. And I called him back on the phone and I said, come and get him or I'm going to slice his fucking throat. No, Betty, don't slice his throat. It was a sting operation. It was a sting operation. You're not in trouble. You're not going to jail. You're not in trouble. But I still stood there with that knife until they got there. And they took the knife out of my hand because, by God, I was going to have a reason. All I did was let the motherfucker have a bedroom, and I worked nights and he worked days. That's it. So fuck that.
He had 7 charges. I had the 1 credit card charge. So then we get taken back. We get put back in our cars, taken to the federal court building in St. Louis, where we're put in.
You could have just said, I had nothing to do with this. Okay, I'll do whatever you want. Bye-bye, because your marriage was over. Everything was over. Lord.
A holding cell. We're booked by the feds, pictures taken, filled out paperwork for bonds, all that stuff.
And you could have just stayed your ass right at home and let all that happen to your sheriff husband / ambulance husband / thief, whatever.
We have our bond hearing. I guess that's what it's called. Where, and of course, his whole family's there.
And you had been married for 25 years, you said at the beginning of the story. You was married for 25 years. You knew exactly what he was doing. And when you took the credit card, you knew it was the credit card to them. But if they told you you could get out of it and they just want him because he's a big fish, why didn't you just go with it so you didn't go to fucking prison? You got kids. Lord, does people not use their brains no more? Common sense is a superpower. No! I just can't believe these people. People need to wear more of my merchandise. Common sense is a superpower.
All law enforcement, and we're both. I think we were in jumpsuits.
Ugh.
I don't remember really, but we were handcuffed and belly chains and shackles. And he walked up to the podium there. They released us both on $100,000 bond of our own recognizance, which means we didn't have to put down anything, And mine was that 1 credit card charge, like $100,000 bond.
But you just said if you would have talked or something, they didn't want you. So why did you act like a smartass and then have to go to all through the procedure and stuff when you could have just got out of it? They didn't want you. They would drop all your charges. It's got to take somebody who's really not thinking to take that plea.
On 1 fucking credit card charge? Like, what the fuck did I remember?
Up to 10 years on a credit card, federal business card. That wasn't a credit card. That was a business, actually organization that takes donations and things like that, like nonprofit organization, actual business you stole from.
Or somebody. Anyway.
Sometimes they put you in prison for as many years as a murderer. Just depends on your state and depends on how hard they want you to get punished for what you've done.
Scariest day of my life, for sure. And I was so worried about him because he wouldn't make eye contact with me. He kept staring at the floor. And
that you should have then looked and said, I want out. I want out. Yep. Go ahead. I want that deal you was going to give me. That deal. Remember that deal? Yeah, that. You can have the big fish. I'm gone.
He sent me home with our daughter.
By the way, don't be a shady lady. Hit that like sub. Hit that thumb. If you think that this person is dumb.
And he went home with his family and wasn't worried about how I was.
Right. So why didn't you just go back in the next day and say, I'm out. I do what you want. I'm out. Hey, they don't call me boss lady over there for no reason, honey. I'm a boss.
How the day had traumatized me.
Like I tell my grandkids and I told my kids, I'm the boss, you're the applesauce. And as they got older, I would say, what am I? You're the boss. What are you? The applesauce. They know.
Wasn't worried about what they asked me. He was worried about himself. Then he spent $25,000 on an.
And then I tell them, one day you're going to be a boss and you may have somebody that's your applesauce. But just remember how Grammy treated you so you don't treat them disrespectful. I refuse to boss mashed apple. Is that what you said? He refused to be smashed apples. Applesauce. It was just something that one day my son had said something. I think he was like 4. And I was like, listen here, son. I am the boss. You are the applesauce. What I say goes, and one day you will grow up and you will be a boss and someone else will be your applesauce. But this day you're going to listen to me. And it just came out my mouth. It just rolled out my mouth.
Attorney for himself because he just got money.
Yeah, so he got an attorney for himself. He got $25,000 and you was left holding the bag while he went to somebody else's house. And at this point, girl, you still didn't go down and say, hey, what about that deal that you made for me? You still didn't? Oh, damn.
From his mom and dad's house being sold from their deaths. And
being sold from their deaths, you mean there was estates and the estates were being sold off? Maybe that's what she meant. Oh, right. This is insane.
So he spent $25,000 or $30,000, put it down on an attorney for himself, and left me with a public defender. Which I had stood up there in court when she was like, you guys are co-defendants. You both are going to need attorneys. Like, it's expensive.
I think when you're a wife, you don't even have to testify. So that's why I call bullshit on your story about them giving you an out. And also that you knew that which card you was using, because if my husband hands me a card, I look straight at that motherfucker, and you will too, because you want to know what you're using and what it looks like, just in case you was to lose it. That's just common sense.
And I was like, I'll take
girl, I am ripping you to shreds, and I don't even mean to. I think you're a beautiful woman, and I think that you just got priorities fucked up because whatever happened with you and your husband is what started this roller coaster of shit. And now I think you're in over your head when it comes to marrying this guy that spent half a decade in prison. The fucking delusion. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Hold on just a minute. We're going to play another song. Because I'm telling you, I got things. Hang on.
Came to YouTube, made some friends, exposing scammers till the end. Blessed for pals I met online, even though it's crazy. crazy time. Videos and streams we share. Craziness is everywhere. Comments come, they always shout. In this world there's no way out.
All right.
Oh, you took crazy world.
I don't know if anybody else notices, but yeah. Hold on. I have 2 or 3 of these. I have this black one, and then I have another one, and it says the shit show supervisor, because that's really what I feel like today. And why the fuck am I shredding this girl? Why am I shredding this girl? Why? I guess it's because I want her to listen to me if she ever was to see this, that the fucking lane she's going on is where the train's going to go off the fucking rails, and she's going to end up in the pen. It's going to be opposite. Maybe I care too fucking much. I don't know. Welcome to Betty's Shit Show.
And let him have the attorney, because I knew like he had 7 charges, only had the one.
Lord.
But still, he could have offered, he could have tried,
right?
He could have said, you know, like, we're in this together, whatever, but he didn't. And so
I'm telling you, I'm not even trying. I'm trying to be nice. Like, genuinely, I think this girl is a sweet girl, and for 25 years she had her head on her shoulders, and then somewhere along the motherfucking way she lost her head and bumped it, got a brain injury. I don't even know at this point what happened, but like, I don't even know. And I'm not trying to be mean to her. Like, I'm really fucking not. I'm stressing myself out because I'm saying what I feel, and I don't know why. Why? I guess maybe I see her future. Like, I see where it's headed. And like, ever since this incident, and none of it makes any sense. Oof. I don't know.
That was the beginning of the end for me, because that's when I realized, like, he only cares about himself. He's only worried
25 years and he only cared about himself. Wow. Girl. Damn it.
about himself. So I had PTSD after that. Like, and I think a lot of it too is because I knew I was doing wrong, because I was out buying pills. And trust and believe, I left that fucking courthouse and went and bought pills.
Self-snitcher too? You self-snitch on yourself? Girl! They could use this, use this in the prison and say that he can't come to your house when he gets out of prison because you might buy pills on the street and shit. What the actual fucking hell? This just gets deeper and deeper. I never believed that. What happened to our fucking people?
Crazy. But if anybody would come to my house and knock on my door and I didn't know they were coming, like, I would fucking spaz and go hide in the closet. Like I did. And like I said, I think it's probably because I knew I was doing wrong and I was still buying pills, and I knew I was being watched or had been being watched, and they knew that I was buying pills. And so, yeah, it made me one paranoid little bitch. But I never really realized how real PTSD was until then. So anyway, that's what it's like getting raided by the feds. Not a fun experience. Don't recommend.
But now you go to a prison to see see a boyfriend, where your husband went to prison. See, this is how it makes a train. This is how some women get into the prison system, because somebody they knew went. And then they just want to be close to them, so they go and be with somebody else. It's fucking horrible road.
Years later, so much. Wait, no, 7 years later now, and I'm so much better. And it's all done and over with. I have the feds. I'm not on probation. I've done my time.
How are you going to bring an addict home? That's really what I want to know. How are you going to bring an addict home? You're an addict. You're an addict. He's an addict. He's still doing the shit in prison. I pray to God you're not still buying the pills. Not only that, they'll shut down your main organs. They will make your bladder and your kidneys and everything bad when you get older. They will age you like 20 years. You see how beautiful you are? You won't look like that. And just by the way I can tell, he controls you already. He's going to control you to do that too. And then you're going to go down that road. Down that road you go. Where you stop, nobody knows. Everything that you have, you're going to lose. Maybe that's why I'm roasting on you, because I don't want you to lose it. You could have any man that you want that live outside, that got a job, a car, and don't want to do drugs and hurt people and shit. Ugh.
And yeah, and I really have the bitter bitch to thank for the way my life is today. So don't tell her I said that though, because she's.
No, you have yourself to thank for the way your life is. Because when they said to you, we don't want you, we want your husband, we just need you to sign some documents, and you said no, that was your first stupid mistake. Stupid. Dumb.
She's still a bitter fucking bitch. But I love you.
Right?
Hey, y'all. So most of.
Yeah. Addicts pick other addicts, and this is not going to be good. Next one, number 3. Lord, when you're visiting your husband in prison and his cellie has a female visitor that's not his wife. Yeah, isn't it funny how you find out all kinds of weird stuff? Just like your husband could be with a guy, you just never know. For those who don't support my loving man in prison. Oh, he looks mean. Oh, he looks mean and controlling. No, bitch, no. Look at that. Look at this. No. No. Oh, there's nothing happy about this dude. This is an abusive addict. This guy gives me the chills. This guy makes me feel very uncomfortable. This guy even feels like a BDSM type of person, wants to be called master or daddy. This guy's weird. Oh, I get sick to my stomach. What is wrong? This guy's full of demons. This guy is dark. How did she meet this guy? Wow. May we see a picture of Scott, please? Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Christine. Evil. That's a beater. That's a beater. That man beats you. Steals your car, steals your money, steals your jewelry just to go get drugs. Very evil guy. This evil. This has got evil, like, the devil is D and then evil. This is a evil. Babe, come and look at this guy. He's in there for distributing, manufacturing methamphetamines.
Yeah.
He looks evil, don't he?
Yeah.
For women. He looks like an abuser, don't he?
Oh yeah.
This woman, let me show you this woman that married him
He
while
looks
he's
like
in
one
prison.
of those dipshits who goes to the strip clubs. And
Right.
spends money
Look who
on
married him
drinks.
while in prison. That's his wife.
So the hubby just called.
Is that not crazy?
They just got off lockdown this morning.
She
and
met
I
him
think
in
we have an
prison.
answer as to why
She met him in prison, and she went there. She married him, and then she went there for the first time in June of this year. And you know why she got with the prison system? Is because her husband was a cop. He was a sheriff, and he ran the ambulance, and he had frauded all of that. So the FBI came in, and just like they did P. Diddy, they came in like that because he was a sheriff and all that, Well, he went to prison, and then from there she got in trouble, and then she started meeting men on prison, and that's how she started her prison journey. And now she's married to that guy and going to be bringing that guy home. He either gets out now, between now and February. And she met him for the first time in June. Like, this is a beautiful girl, too. I don't know what her problem is, but I'm having to roast her, and I don't want to, but she's so beautiful, and I can't believe that she's going to be with a guy who's going to fuck her face up, fuck her world up. Not only that, but she was addicted to pills. She said she used to go buy them, like the hydrocodone and stuff. So she's an addict. He's an addict. I don't foresee a great future, and it's sad. And she's talking, and I'm sitting here roasting her, and I don't mean to, but it's like I see the danger coming ahead of her. You know what I mean? Like she's getting ready to have a lump sum of evil in her home that she's never had in her life. And look how beautiful she
watching
is.
me like a hawk yesterday, and my little
No.
wife's kind of
Hold on. Stop. Pause. She's thick on the makeup.
Yeah, and she has her
No,
lip
I mean
injection.
it's caked on right here, and on the forehead. So I've seen this before. Under that makeup is very bad complexion. If she's got to do that, how is this all the time? I bet this is all the time.
What is it?
Bad complexion.
Talk in here.
Oh, bad complexion.
She has a bad complexion.
Those girls with those drug habits, they shoot that shit inside their thighs and their neck, and then they have fucked up faces. But she's got smooth skin. But I've seen smooth skin on girls
she
before.
could be using a filter. You can use filters.
You can use filters, but
yeah, she can use a filter while she's live on TikTok.
She's heavy on the makeup.
Heavy on the makeup, huh?
Some of them girls are scary.
So do you think she really don't like herself then, and that's why she with the prison guy?
I don't know.
After 25 years of marriage,
After
her
I
husband
see
went
a
to
girl
prison?
with the makeup on like that, and then see him without it, before you go any farther with a girl, you want to see him without that makeup.
Really? They changed that much? The makeup changes people that much?
Straight ugly. She could be ugly under there. You wouldn't know.
You're right. I see that transformation everywhere with makeup.
Yeah.
Makeup really can transform a person. You think that's what it is?
I don't know. There's something going on. Why is all the makeup?
I don't know.
So I was recording my gated community video, right?
She says she was recording her gated community video. So she wants people to know she lives in a gated community community.
And I was parked by the sign.
She wearing one of your motherfucking wigs.
Just making sure.
She's wearing a wig?
I don't know.
I don't think she's wearing a wig.
It looks like one of yours. See how the different hair here?
It does look like one of mine.
You got one in there all right now. You go put it on. Go put one on. Hold up. Be 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Just like this one.
Hold up. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes because my husband's telling me to go put my wig on that looks like this to show that she might be wearing a wig. Hold up just a minute.
She got a lot of makeup and a wig. She might be a dude.
He said she's got a lot of makeup and a wig.
I got questions.
Oh my God. He's got questions.
Girl better go live and work that makeup.
I'll be right back. I'll go get my wig and see. I don't think so. I don't think
Guess
so.
that bitch is bald.
Oh my God, babe. How come you can tell now? Because I wear wigs that you know now. Is that why?
Yeah. Well, I went out to dinner with it the other night. I'm certain of it.
Money, fame, and twisted games. No one's really quite the same. Hearts black as coal, but in control. They'll never stop until they're whole. A love
This is funny. Oh God. Okay, so my husband seems to think that this is what she looks like.
The part's a little different, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems to think that she might have a wig on, so we put my wig on. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. You know how to spell? Yeah, good thing. Because, yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. See, I've got mine where it goes at the side like that. I like it at the side. And it's pretty.
And your makeup tattooed on.
Yeah, my makeup is tattooed on. Yeah, but I don't really have any more anymore. Just like right here in the bottom. Other than that, yeah, I just don't really have any makeup on. But that is true. I never thought of how makeup changes your looks so much. I don't put makeup on to change my looks. I just enhance my looks. Some people put it on to transform themselves into somebody else.
Mm-hmm. You put enough fucking foundation on that bitch, man.
Yeah, if you put a ton of foundation on and stuff.
Covers up all them zits, warts.
Covers up everything, yeah.
You can even
don't even look like yourself.
You can cover up acne with that shit.
Wow.
Them girls are good when they get to be doing their makeup.
Yeah, and they make you have a delusion because of the fact it's an illusion of what they look like, but they don't really look like that. Like without makeup on, they don't even look like themselves, and that's pretty scary. It's funny that you're a guy and you know that. Like you could tell if somebody was fucking with you.
You said she was into pills.
Yeah, she bought them.
And people with pills, they don't just take a pill. If they're really into the pill, they cut that shit up and they fucking put it in a needle and they fucking shoot it.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't know how bad she was into it.
Yeah, I don't either. She just said she bought them.
But I know I seen a girl
I would
like
say
that.
I'd say she probably took them.
A girl like that, she was thick on the makeup and she was fake.
Wow.
You get her without that makeup on, you was scary. You was running to run out there, coyote ugly motherfucker.
Wow. See, my husband has a great point. Makeup can be deceiving and it can make you not look like yourself. And so therefore a lot of people are catfishing people just from makeup. Wow. That's crazy.
And I dated that girl for a couple years and didn't know until I seen her at the and we was fuck no. Hell no.
My husband's something else. I don't know why he wanted me to put my wig on. Oh, it was because to show up against hers. I don't know if she has a wig on or not. It's beautiful.
That I got the picture that I needed, right? When one of the white, I don't know who it was, one of the white vans pulled up and he was like, "Ma'am, are you okay? Do you need something?" I was like, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm just sitting here for a sec," which is literally all I was doing. I couldn't see.
Put a number 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me and you're still here, because otherwise I'm going to shut it down and just go through this by myself. Because I don't want to be sitting here by myself just watching this. I want people to talk. Well, I want you to talk with me and what you think about this, because Otherwise, I'm just sitting here. It's like recording by myself and you guys aren't here, and then I just put the video up, which might be what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut it down, and then I will start going over it and just start seeing about her life. I find it very interesting. Psychologically, very interesting. Until next time, everybody, please let me know in the comments what you think of Wade Wilson, what you think of this situation with this girl, and how she got involved with the prison system, and how you think her life will turn out, if it'll turn out good or if it'll turn out bad. What do you see for her future? What do you think about her husband when you saw a picture of him? Most importantly, what do you think she's thinking at this point? Because I'm going to come back with some more stuff on her and just start analyzing and going over her, because for some reason it intrigues me. And for another, it's like she needs the warning of what's going to happen, because that man is evil. Evil to the core, will knock her ass out in a heartbeat, will take everything she fucking owns, and he don't give a damn. And those drugs are all he cares about. Till next time, I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. If you made it this far, put a heart in the comments letting me know you made it this far.